Good morning. How's everybody doing? What's happening? I see that the sun is rising and it's I need to adjust my I'm fading for some reason, so I'll fix that. How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Happy Saturday morning or wherever you are in the world. Barkman, good to see you. Tacos, thank you for the resub. Barkman, thank you for saying hello there. Hello there back. Breaker, good morning. Steffi11, first time chatter. Good morning to you. Spock, how's it going, buddy? Lordy, hey, Holy Hoya, thank you for the follow. What a fine morning, ladies and gents. Cyanog, good to see you. Lordy Scarin, hi back. Jor, good to see you. And then let me double check YouTube. V-Real, hail from server 80, good to see you. And BLKMO, good morning to you too. Oh yeah, I see you guys. Okay, so I had an issue last time with the double chat, but I think it's fixed. Anyway, we're gonna be doing some math. I'm excited. I don't know if you guys noticed, but like, Parsteel has been flowing really nice, and we have a nice fat compensation chest that is around the corner. I don't know how much it's gonna give, but things are looking really, really, really bright. So, BLKMO on server 15, one of the ancient ones. Nice. All right, so I want to do some math here because it's looking really, really good. So, first off, this is my synced account. Parsteel is looking really good. Sound is strange. Let me take a look into that. Happy Spendy Saturday to all who celebrated. Hey Ryan, good to see you. Um, is it too loud? Is it too low? Jorg, what are you hearing? What is strange? I need some more feedback. Anyway, I hope it's working well. You guys say something if it isn't. Um, More of an echo. Okay. How about now? Less echo? Hey Ultravetic, welcome from the future. Um, did I resolve the echo issue? Or is it still echoing? Two sources. Damn, I can't hear it. Mechanical echo. Better? Okay, I think I know what happened. How about now? Scud saying there's an echo. BLK says there's an echo. Jorg. You guys are pretty consistent. There's no echo when you're not talking. What? Duh. Okay. Is this better now? Echo. What the hell's going on? I can't even hear the echo. Ugh. I don't know if like the microphone is too loud or better. Now it's a little better. Okay, 1 2 testing. 1 2 testing. I don't hear an echo. I changed something in the settings, but I think it's better. Okay, if there is an echo, say something. All right. Okay, I think we... Okay, awesome. Got that out of the way. Now, it's math time. It's math time. I gotta see this. Like, if everything looks right, we're actually gonna pull a trigger. Hey, Julian, good to see you on YouTube. Mateos, good to see you. It's funny, all of you are like speaking up when something's broken. Echo is gone. Okay, great, great. Say echo twice. Echo, 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 echo. I'm gonna confuse you here. All right, let's focus here. Math. So, par steel is like coming along nicely. Okay. The echo is again. Okay, whatever. I mean, I think it should be better now, but I don't know what the hell is going on. Happy Saturday morning. Hey, Jeff. Jeff Games TTV. Thank you for the follow. Okay, par steel about 4 million, and this is excluding some of the efficiencies. Good morning, Jeff. Good to see you. Okay, I need to see the mats here. So I am about 13,000 rare short at the moment. It looks like a lot, but I have some tricks up my sleeve. So we have some efficiencies coming up from this, from the augment store. So I expect I'm gonna hit Patreon probably today. So that's gonna be another 50%, another 25%. Good morning, Wolfblades. How's it going, man? Congrats on 69, by the way. He, Wolfblade just hit 69 like a couple days ago or something. Sounds much better. Okay, great, Scott. Thank you guys for confirming. Sorry for that little tech issue. Okay. I want to see if I can actually upgrade today. So I'm not going to add any more potential. So I think efficiency-wise, I have one more resource efficiency from the premium dust. So let me find that. It's going to be 30%. Okay, so I need 3 million par steel and about 12.5-ish rare materials. Hey Spock, I've been doing a lot of math today too. Yeah, I know, it's really coming close. Oh yeah, not to mention, yesterday was fun, performance-wise. And that messed up all of my morning claims. Really bad. So I'm gonna have to go through them now because it was like, you know, I claimed whatever I could find, and then there was like an issue. Oh, you know, don't claim because then you're gonna lose everything and you may not get what you're actually claiming. Talking about some performance issues, man. That was interesting, to say the least. Yeah, it was a mess, Ultravetica. I was streaming while I went down. Wow. How was that? Oh yeah, I think you were giving some battle passes away, right? I thought about stopping by, but then, being the free-to-play that I am, if I accept a battle pass, I'm actually ruining my purity even more. So, if I ever join these lotteries for battle passes, it's just to see if RNG is in my favor, and then if I win it, I'm just gonna give it to someone else. Sion says, I looked at some maths today too. Yeah, everybody's doing math today. Yeah, Wolfblades. Yesterday was health. I basically just stepped away from the game for a few hours, hoping that it will resolve itself, but then it didn't. So I'm like, you know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna, push my way through all these claims and do what I can, because I don't want to completely mess them up. So I think I did all my claims, like, around 11 a.m. Pacific. Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me, Barkman. Damn, I'm forgetting claiming these things. Yeah, let me claim that now before I forget. I'm gonna go to the online store. So I'm on the online store, gonna claim, those of you who didn't claim the mission keys, go claim the mission keys. Fixing this here, going here, logging into the online store, going to store, going to the web claims or whatever it's called, web gifts, and there it is, and it should show up on my account now. So beautiful. Hey Norwich, good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Safe to assume everybody is on Saturday except Ultravetica. He's in the future. It's Sunday for him. Back to OBS. Okay. We'll play JB. We need to have a private discussion about your mentality of accepting a prize or gift. Sure, we can do that. We can do that. Name it. Name the time. Nick says on YouTube, it was definitely a mining Monday on Friday. It was a disaster. Lloyd, hey GB, how's it going? It's going really well. I am doing some claims right now before I run the math, because I realized that Scopely's amazing performance, the game that never breaks, that everything just works so flawlessly, caused me to mess up all my claims yesterday, and I claimed them later in the day. So I am catching up right now on some claims. And it seems to be more stable. Seems to be. X-Hunter, forgot to get my mission key, so I got new claim time in the afternoon. Yeah, at least you're claiming it. I mean, I forget it sometimes, because I only claim it during the arc when there's the actual event, but because I'm not in the habit of claiming it every day, and then it happens that I just forget, Alright, let's run through all these forever claims. Amalgam nothing, support, sure, we're gonna claim a couple of things here. Pastor on YouTube, the glory of sarcophagus and new bugs in STFC, and warm welcome to everyone. How's another day of never-ending maintenance? Yeah, I think we have a weekend of maintenance ahead of us. Ultravetica, yeah, Sunday for me. The meteor hasn't hit yet, but it's close. You guys have been told about that in the past, yeah? Yeah, I mean, look, you are the you're the seer, or what do you call that? Like the prophet? The prophet. You're the prophet of, you bring news from the future. All of us here are looking to you, Ultravetica, to tell us what the future is bringing or taking away, or what's gonna break. Maybe it's gonna break for you first before it breaks for us, so you can give us a head start, which is kind of what happened yesterday. Oh yeah, I finished the Fisha one, so those claims are a few less clicks, so that's nice. Ultravetica, if you've got a bunker, I'd say get ready. Just not one of them Scopely ones though. Yeah, I am not. This is the first and probably last Scopely game I've ever gonna play in my life. With this history of horrible, performance, I don't trust them. I mean, my opinion can change, but they need to actually prove to me consistently over time that they're worthy for me to change my opinion. But so far, they're not making it look any good. Hey, CO Portara, good to see you. Zero G's, good morning, man. You were up last night. How are you up this early now? Good to see you, Zero G's. Ultravetica, Blasphemy, Sculpey's Yahtzee with friends is very stable. If you play it. And hey, Pokemon Go is something they acquired recently, right? Now, to my understanding, Pokemon Go was a stable game. The question is it still stable now? I don't play it, so I don't know. But those of you who are catching them all, you tell me. Scud, hey, free peace shields, I guess, is a way to look at it. You know what's the best way to look at it for me? I am trading horrible performance issues and discomfort for a nice, giant, fat comp chest with rations, meaning parse steel, materials, latinum, Op 68 or Op 69. That's what it's a worthy trade for me. I'll trade that. Give it time. Zero G's work woke me up. Couldn't fall back asleep. Oof, you're working today. Damn, man, you're a dedicated man. Shout out to Zero G's, by the way. Let's see if I can do a shout out. Zero G's. The man is a fellow streamer, and also to Ultravetica. Both are awesome streamers, and the cool thing is our schedules are all over the place, so there's usually you're gonna find one of us online. I think, yeah, the shoutouts worked. Okay, I'm getting somewhere with Twitch. I'm telling you, I'm learning things. I drink and I know things. But no alcohol this morning. No horns. No beer horns this morning. It's too early. Pastor says, if you software developer, this game is a great as a teach you how CPU release to cause chaos. The most offensive PR comment you can have is this code has Scopely quality. Yeah, I'm not a software developer, but I would agree about this worst offensive PR comment right there. Porter Rock says on YouTube, Pokemon Go, government data, and location mapping. You know, it's a good way. You bring up a good point here. Ultravetica too early for beer horns? Rookie. Not all of us are as talented as you, Ultravetica. I just had my coffee, and Shadow, thank you for the follow. Happy to see all of you. Man, we got like 70 plus people total between both platforms. You guys are early birds. Nice. Or you came from the future like the prophet Ultravetica. Mateus, yeah, true. Coffee is good. Coffee is very good. I already finished mine. I can't start my day without my custom-made latte that I make here with my fancy espresso machine. It's like a 10-minute ritual, but it's like, for me, it's like Zen. It's like meditation. I need that ritual when I get up in the morning. I like the whole process of grinding the beans, steaming the milk, you know, creating my coffee. I used to do instant coffee a gazillion of years ago before I got this machine. I can't go back. It's like once you upgrade, it's like once you upgrade your internet speed, you can't go back down. Once you upgrade your TV size, you can't go smaller. Once you upgrade your coffee, you can't go back. Scion, we made Scopely into a verb, as in to Scopely something is to seriously, F myself. Yeah, I mean, we say in my alliance, I got Scopely'd. I got Scopely'd. We know exactly what that means. Good morning from California, Lord Hollywood. Yes, we are in the same area. Yeah, Scion is right. I will not argue there. Okay, I think I finished claiming all of this segment. By the way, is the sound still good? If you hear any echo or if it's too weak or something, tell me. Jorg, 6 p.m. here, switching to a cool beer soon. Hey, it's happy hour somewhere. Okay, finish that segment. Oh yeah, something exciting happened today. Look at this. I reached Syndicate 55. I posted a screenshot on my Discord. I hit Syndicate 55 this morning, and I reached milestone 3 on that event. Which, like people predicted on my Discord, it unlocked for me the Overflow event the same day. So 2 hours before the event was over. So you see, I reached milestone 3 over here. And I got a bunch of Anorak shards and premium dust. And then Syndicate Overflow unlocked, and I completed that one. So I double dipped this morning. So if you guys are about to like max Syndicate XP, try to do it during the event, because that's going to give you a double dip effect, which is awesome. Lord Hollywood Northern, Sacramento, see you at Comic-Con near you. Yeah, nice, man. Yeah, whenever we have some SoCal event, let's go. Ryan, thank you. Yeah, it was really nice. I saw a green arrow. X-Hunter? What are you talking about? Oh, the SMS has started. Okay, we were gonna do math, but let's finish all the claims. Because I really need to run the math. I was in the middle. And then Squirrel, only because of Scopely's awesome performance. This game is just flawless, man. You know? All the packs people are purchasing, that just takes care of things real nice. Enough sarcasm. Okay, let me get more Enterprise A, because I expect starting scrapping them again soon. Making sure that the chat is still stable. Yes and no. Yes, it is. It was in the archive. Maybe you're seeing things. Possibly. I mean, well, if you didn't have your coffee, you're seeing things. And if you're drinking some beer, like some people here, then you're seeing things as well. So either way, there's a high probability for you to see things that are not even there. Alright, let's finish this segment, and then we're done with all the stupid claims. No, I don't want to claim this. I want to claim this. Shadow Wolves says, I got my Enterprise D 4 days ago. It's 660 million power. I have seen others built come out at 1 billion. Yeah, it depends on research and technologies and Syndicate XP level and all that stuff. Mine is just about 3 billion now. My Enterprise D, my maxed one. But yeah, congrats on building the Enterprise D. You will enjoy it. It's gonna take care of you. If you wish, it can take care of you for 6-7 ops levels. And I'm not joking. Mine is still serving me real well. Oh yeah, so we talked a lot about this new loop. But I am grinding it, and I'm trying to get double claims of whatever I can. So, double claim of the common one, for sure. Shadow Wolves, yours is tier 1, for now. But it will get higher, especially if you go through the Jellyfish to Enterprise A scrapping loop. It will feed it real nice. And then I also do a double of the uncommon. And these are still on cooldown. My goal is to try to get the rare. That's going to be a stretch. But I'll try. I'll get a single of this. Also single here. Because I don't know what favors I'm going to get yet. And I don't really care about officers yet so much. That's usually like the final phase of the loop. I still do Jellyfish event at my level. Yeah, I mean, if you have use for those things, why not? Do I want to spend uncommon on this? Okay, a single one is fine. A single one is fine. Patron is not there yet, man. We're like 900,000 away. But I did max the favor that I could, the station resources. So that's an additional 100%. That's really helping me with the parse deal. Shadow Wolves, on the new loop, I can kill 50 and below. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, the most I can semi-comfortably kill is 62. Okay, moving on from this store to the other stores. Let's claim a couple of things here. X-Hunter on YouTube. Enterprise D is almost 900 million in the shipyard. I love research and etc. I need more power. Of course. Yeah, the good thing is because when you build the Enterprise D, it means you're op 60. It means you graduated G5. And you have so much to allocate towards, you know, everything, research and ship tiers and everything. So you are going to get stronger. Like the retroactive upgrade is going to go off the charts. You'll see what I mean. And you can scrap stuff. I mean, it's just a good place to be. Those who are holding back, you know, more power to them if it makes them happy. I just don't see the point. The efficiency point is just not there. Shadow Wolves, you can go higher, and then you can't go higher because then you die. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, my tier 12 Enterprise D, yeah, it can, I think it can kill maybe 7 or 8 or maybe 9 62s. But I think my crews can be better. I'm using decent crews, but I usually send 2 ships. I send the Velox and the Enterprise D, and I dual grind. So I send 2 ships in there. So I don't mind if they die. I just keep sending them. Repair, send, kill. Repair, send, kill. That's what I do. I can go to 61, but I'm waiting. Fair enough. Again, there's no right or wrong way, because it's an MMO. It's like, you know, an open world thing. So you choose your path. You choose what makes you happy. I always speak from the perspective of the way I play, which makes me the happiest. But I clarified many times, I'll clarify again. It doesn't mean that I'm right and the world is wrong. I'm not saying that. Collectors do what makes them happy, and spenders do what makes them happy. There's no right or wrong. Hey Kala, good to see you. They really increased the amount of points needed for milestones in material spend event. Wow. Yeah, but again, there's no FOMO in this dojo, so you get a few shards less, so what? I mean, I want the new shiny officer, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm not going to play it the way they want me to play it. I'm going to play it the way I want to play it. So once you get rid of FOMO, they can't shepherd you anymore the way they used to. We're not at the mercy of whatever FOMO paywall thing that they release, which is the nice thing. 0 Gs, once I get to 60, I'm going to start going back down. That's exactly what I did. No regrets there. Shadow Wolves, that's how I play too. I think that's the proper way of playing it. It's different than other games, like, I mean, you have other MMOs, like, I keep using World of Warcraft as an example because I played it for a couple of years and I really dove into it. The way they shepherd you, again, it's not a FOMO based, it's like the next step of evolution of your character. But here it's a little different. Here it's really, there's no real clear path, as we've seen, because so many people play in so many different ways. Oh my god, these claims. So this 20-30 minutes of claims you're seeing me doing now, that's usually what I do, you know, while I'm making my coffee or whatever. Like, I usually don't do it on stream because that's the first thing I do when I, like, check my overnight miners and all that stuff. But because of yesterday's hiccup, I have to do it now. I'm really gonna mess it up even more. Barkman, we've also established that we don't have to read chat in my dojo. Barkman and his dojo. All of you who are members at Barkman's dojo, best of luck to you. It's, in many aspects, it's the opposite of my dojo. I think the only thing that is aligned is there's no FOMO in his dojo as well, but the rest is pretty much the opposite of mine. Ryan, to each their own. Some people like purchasing the jigsaw puzzle already put together, and they just call them paintings. Look at that, using my metaphors. I love it. Awesome, Ryan. Thank you. Voltron, how's it going, man? I think I'm going to unlock only WOK Carol. That's a lot of points to go to tier 2. Doesn't seem worth it to me. Yeah, I didn't even look. And I don't care as much. I care, but not as much. Okay, I need to be careful because my currencies are getting low, so I'm not going to be claiming everything on autopilot. I'm a little more precise now. Because of all the grinds, I didn't have time to run waves as much. So I'm low on currencies, so I'm being a little more cautious because I don't want to run out completely. So I'll just do a single claim of these. Where's the Minerva? I don't even know why I'm doing the Minerva. Probably because I'm so close to completing it, because I'm not using the Minerva anymore, especially with the Velox now. Uwak, there's a free Dry Dock G unlock in the Augment store. Are you going to get that at Patreon? Of course. Of course. And I'm going to build another miner just for that. I'm going to be running a 7th Selkie. I know I'm like the highest free to play, but I'm probably the only person who's running 6 to 7 Selkies. Correct me if I'm wrong. Anybody else? Yeah, I'm just going crazy here. Okay, let me make sure. Oh yeah, par steel. Par steel. Give me my par steel. I'm starving for steel, and I can't even rate it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Come on, load. Scopely. Load. Jeff, I run 3 Selkies. Wish I had 6. Give it some time. Davimosa, good to see you. Hello, JB, by the way. Happy Saturday to you. Same to you, Davimosa. Great to see you this Saturday. And, Prophet Ultravetica is almost on Sunday. So there, yeah, he just spoke. Have to ask Chrono if that's something he can track how many Selkies people have built. Yeah, we need to track that. Why do you have 6 Selkies? Steve Lee asked me why I have 6 Selkies. I'm glad you asked. I will explain again. Just let me finish this. Okay. Got my speed ups. I need a single claim of par steel from here. Also, I don't want to forget my premium dust if this loads. Come on, Scopely. I'm live. Don't make it more painful than it is already, okay? Let's move along. Let's just move along. Just making sure I finished everything on these. Let's do a Forbidden Tech middle. Shadow Wolves, I need 1. Only Selkies are allowed in this dojo. Hey Abdi, what's up? How you doing, man? Yeah, I will be answering the Selkie question. Oh yeah, I unlocked the relativity, by the way, guys. I hope you did too. The relativity is awesome. Okay, so in 11 minutes, I'll come back here. Let me just do a couple of claims, and we'll come back here in 11 minutes. Speed ups, yeah, speed ups. Zero G's, I'm about to build. Yeah, that's right. You're about to hit G6 any moment now. Okay, so the reason I have 6 Selkies, Steve Lee. When you enter G6, all of your non-G6 miners are obsolete. They can still mine, but they mine a fraction of, like, your mining rate is just really low. So if you really want to effectively mine, you need to build G6 miners, and the Selkie is the generic one that you can build at 61, shipyard 61, and it costs about 1 million faction credits worth, and you can buy it from any faction if you reach that faction level, you know, the reputation level. So because I'm free to play, 99.8% free to play, I did have a little bit of spending early on in year 1. Anyway, not to distract myself too much. Because I'm free to play, I don't buy packs. The store is banned. If I click on that button, the store area here, the game crashes. It just doesn't work. I did open a ticket. Scopely refuses to fix it. So, okay, fine. Then I'm just not going to buy anything. Sorry. Anyway, so I have to mine because I go for max refines every opportunity that I have, which is in 22 minutes, by the way. I max refine everything, especially my grade level. My grade level has to be max refined. So I get additional chests that if I get it twice a day, and some days even 3 times a day, if I time it right, if I happen to be up or whatever because it's every 10 hours. So over time, if you calculate it, and I ran the math here one time, you are getting basically a $100 pack worth of additional claims. And that as a free-to-play accelerate your speed by a lot. So to finance the max refining, you need to mine a lot. And that's why I want to make sure that I have strong miners. Now, I do have a lot of faction credits too. I have about 6 million of each of them now after purchasing and building everything, including a G6 rare. So I can afford it, and it finances my progression. So that's why I do it. And that's why I recommend to people that if they're in a position to do that, I think they should do it as well. Good evening, Void. Good to see you. X-Duder. Good afternoon to you. So yeah, I hope that answers it, but tell me if it's still unclear. And also, I'm a little obsessed with ops progression, which is a thing of mine. Uwak says on YouTube, should I run 4 Novas or stay at 2, and what miner is after that? Uwak, the way I also measure if I want to build more, I mean, I build a lot, but like, since Novas are not going to serve you in G6, it depends on how much time you're planning to spend in G5, and also what is your overall mining income. If your mining income can comfortably finance max refines, and you're still building up a stash, you're probably good right there. You don't need to change anything. But if you're struggling and you're not there, then I would say revisit it. Either tier a few of them up, build another one, something like that. Also depends on your faction credits. I mean, there's no question for me. I can afford it. Oh, Zero G's, yeah, I remember you saying that you're going to build the relativity last night. So yeah, get on it. Scud says, are you talking G6 mining or all mining that is slow? G6 mining specifically. Here, let me show you the mining rate on this, on my tier 4 Selkie. It's 48,000 mining bonus. And other miners, I think it's like a few thousands. Like, I think I have a Max Nova. And it's 6,400%. So you can see the difference. I'm not in the system now, but yeah. Do you level up your Selkies? I only leveled up this one to tier 4 to get enough resistance hazard, like to get above 100% resistance to hazard, so I can mine there comfortably without them dying. And the rest are tier 2. And the reason I brought them to tier 2 is because I wanted to put some techs on them, and they have to be tier 2 for techs. But now, since I have a big overflow of uncommon G6 materials, I can probably allocate some of them to ships, and I may be tiering them up a little bit. We'll see. I haven't decided yet. Anyway, I'm about to run the math now. Our original plan. Shadow Wolves, I need faction credits. How do you get so much? I created a good video called It's Raining Faction Credits. I think it was my 3rd or 4th video. Has over 13,000 views. Watch that one. It's like 5 minutes. And it covered at the time all the primary sources that I got them from. And I think there were more added since. So if you follow my advice there, you should be in great shape. Also, if you don't spend them on multiple rarity ships, if you're a chip collector, it's gonna eat up some of your minor faction credits, so be careful on that. Void says, many things, away team, DTI faction. Yeah, you're answering that. Yeah, there are so many sources now. DTI is a solid FKR credit pools for sure. Yeah, and also rep. I don't need it, but it is a good option for those who are struggling, for sure. All right, guys, math time. So let's take a look at everything that I have to cash. Okay, 7-day loyalty tokens. I have 24. Let's assume... Well, we're calculating for today. Like, we actually want to see if I can pull the trigger today. Okay, so I have 3 chests. This one doesn't... Okay, these don't produce rare G6, which is a problem. But it produces 3 photon tokens. Okay, so let's say we have 3 photon tokens. That will bring me up to 15 here. So I can claim 3 chests of this. 3 chests at 440 rare each. Okay. So this is from here. As far as conversion, I believe I have 30 tokens, 30 conversion tokens, 30 bonus conversion tokens. 30, and I can convert 200 rare in each. Okay. And then we have the oopsie chests. It's still on March. God damn it. I'm waiting for this to update to April or May because that will give me 10 additional rare from each because it goes up in value. But if I claimed two of them today. But you know, let's do total. It's just easier to calculate that. It's under resources. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean. So if you look at the March, if I buy those from the Oopsie chests now, I'm going to get the March Elite. And the March Elite gives you 40 of each. And then in May and April, even in April, it gives you 50 of each. So I get more value. But if getting even 40 of each is going to get me to Op 68 right now, I'm doing it because my refines and all my rewards from dailies are going to be going up. Okay, so how many do I have? That's a big event store. 8,400 divided by 700. It's 12. Oh, wait. I miscalculated something. Okay, so it gives me 440 of each rare, but it's 880 because I'm counting the ore and gas. So 880. This one is still 200, and this one is going to be 80 each. Because it's 40 and 40, if I claimed it at this rate. So 880 times 3, that's 2640, okay. Plus 6,000. And then 800, 960, I believe. Almost 10,000 rare. Almost 10,000 rare if I cashed out on everything. Absolutely everything. And if we look at the list, I need a little bit more. I need like 12.5. God damn it, so close. And I need a little bit more par steel. Okay. I'm getting there. But not today. Not today. Damn it. Anyway, that's the math. Okay. Bright side is I'm almost there. Oh, wait a minute. We have choice reward tokens. We do. How many do I have? Just single pool, huh? Another 200? No, that's not enough still. Hail Molesto, first time chatter, welcome in. You won't get 1280 because you can only pull 2 of the resources chest. Correct, today, yes. I know. I just wanted to see how much worth I have total. I mean, besides, I don't have enough par steel anyway, so even if I was able to cash all of them, well, some of them will give me par steel. Yeah, anyway, I know I can't do it today, and even if I was able to cash all of them, I'm still 2k short of rare. So I need to be a little more patient, a few more events, a few more efficiency favors and stuff like that. You know, maybe I'll tier up this building here. It's another 10%. Yeah, in a few days. Probably next weekend or a couple of days before. Either way, I'm doing it live. That's a thing now. I upped myself to up 66 live and 67 live, and I'm gonna do every level live. And if I need to do a special additional stream for that, I will. I'm not just gonna sit and wait a few days if I can actually pull the trigger. Okay, so the good thing is I'm really freaking close. Like really freaking close. All right, let's dare we look at the grind today? Let's see. Do I want to click on evolving enemies and see what we have? I have no choice. Freebooter. Ah, I'll do freebooters happily. Thank you, Scopely, for letting us breathe today. That's nice of you. Let's put a speed crew and do that quick. Anyway, how are you guys doing when it comes to opsing up? I mean, we've been getting a lot of stuff. We're probably going to get a really nice comp chest. I know Zero G's is going G6 any second now, but how about the rest of you? Like, give me some good news. What other events do we have? This is a Spender's event, yes. Lordy says, I'm getting closer to Op 60. Nice, 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 nice. You're almost there. Epic ship, epic G5 ship. You're gonna love it. Lloyd says, I just went up to Op 62. Congratulations. X-Duder should be closer to 63. Look at you guys go. Uwak on YouTube, 22 hours for Ops 53 and build 53 Corvus ship. Very nice, Uwak. Ultravetica at 62 at the moment, waiting until I get all the parts for the Minerva before I go 63. Nice, man. Ultravetica, are you planning to tier up the Minerva or just like, you know, go minimal on that one? I don't know what your plans are. Lordy says a few more buildings. Okay. Yeah, Op 60 is almost there. And then if you wish to pull the trigger on 61 after you build your epic ship, I mean, it's just a matter of parts deal at that point. Abdi, I got a question. I have enough 5-star gas to take my Enterprise D to tier 2 or do my guns. Enterprise D 60 tier 2. Okay, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't recommend going to 61 before your Enterprise D is at least tier 4. So, it sounds like you're going to have to tier it up a little bit anyway. If you do your guns now. I mean, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. But if you do upgrade Enterprise D now, then you'll enjoy it longer. Not a big difference, but I would probably, if it was me, probably the Enterprise D to tier 2. Void says, trying to get to 70 right now. Holy crap, nice. Relying on my alliance helps. Hey, Tricky, what's up? Might do 62 soon, about to tier 10 my D today. Very good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, go 62 very soon. Like, tier 10. Yeah, you're good with the tier 10. Mateus on YouTube, I'm stuck at 66. Need a ton of uncommon crystal to tier up Velox and ops up. Yeah. The good thing is uncommon crystal is double the rate of a regular. So you should be getting it faster. There's a shade of blue in the chat that is very hard for me to see. Callum says, any significant roadblocks from 53 to 56 I need to be aware of? At a certain point, your, what's it called? The ACC, you'll need the rare ACC. Yeah, PvP, okay, whatever. Yeah, your ACC is going to require the rare cores, and you'll need to prepare for that. So max claim, if you haven't max claimed it already, max claim all of your alliance chests, the group alliance chests, because those produce a lot. Because I think that's the only roadblock, the only bottleneck there, but as far as difficulty with handling hostiles, probably not that bad. Ryan, my camping plans will remain intact this weekend, planning on building Hecta and tier it up. Nice, man. I never built a Hecta, but it's a fine ship. Spock, 250 more days of Sigma speed ups needed for 70. Why are you depressing me, man? I'm here all optimistic about my growth, and I'm hearing about the roadblocks from 69 to 70. No, I know. I was aware of them, but I feel your pain, and I will feel your pain on my own flesh soon enough. Probably in 2 months or less. Jeff says 3 upgrades from tier 9 Minerva for me. Wow, you're going deep. You're going deep in a cube. Congrats, man. I'm sure they will serve you very well. Ultravetica, I haven't decided on how far I'm gonna take the Minerva yet. Yeah, make a decision. I mean, I would advise the light spenders and free-to-play that are obsessed with progression even half the way that I am to be very careful tearing up those ships, because they're gonna eat up so much of your uncommon materials that you need for buildings. So keep it in mind. Do it knowingly before just diving in because it looks shiny. Abdi, I may have skipped your question. Sorry about that. Why is my comment being reviewed? Abdi. Abdi. I need to give you some... I need to focus on your stuff. I don't know what's going on. I don't see your... Let me see your messages. Skipped your question. Well, they effed with the next Battle Pass event here in the EU. Only Selkies are allowed in this dojo. What was your question, Abdi? I don't see a question here. You didn't say anything bad? No, I'm looking. I'm going up. Can you show me his stats afterwards? No, that's from the previous. I'm actually looking all of your message history. And I'm not seeing any question. Abdi, repeat your question. I don't see anything in the chat history, your chat history here. Lordy says, I'm planning on leveling up my G5 epics a bit before I go to 61. Epics, so you have multiple. Nice. Yeah, I did it with a tier 4. It was a struggle, but that was pre all the power creep we have now with ISO damage. So if one chooses to do that with a tier 4, they should be fine. But your comfort zone, your comfort level, if you want it higher, that's totally cool. Tricky says D is too low to worry about ops up. Okay. Hello, Chronox. What's up? Ultravetica Armada building? Yeah, the Armada building. The ACC. This one. At a certain point here, it will require ACC cores. I think it's in the 50s that it's asking for that. Somewhere in the 50s. Tavimosa, today's the day. Going from Ops 54 to 56. Building a Sanctus and hopefully a Sumpec as well. Nice. Look at you, man. Look at you go. You know what? Since we are actually chatting, let's switch to this. You have enough saved up to get a max tier 14 cube? You have enough? Yeah, that's really nice, man. That will serve you so well. My cube is not moving anywhere until I get my epic G6 ship. Abdi, I didn't say anything bad. Okay, yeah, we covered that. Repeat your question. Don't worry about it. You have a lot of people asking you questions. Okay. But please repeat it. I will give it the attention it deserves. Sorry if I missed it. Scion, do you have a recommendation for minimum tier of G6 uncommon ship? I'm glad you asked me. You're asking the almost purest free to play in the game. Tier 1. Tier 1 with a couple of modules. That's what I did with it. It's garbage with warp range. I used my Enterprise D, my max Enterprise D for everything else. I relocated a little bit. I put Grush on the bridge, and now you have a tech that you can put on it to increase warp range. I don't even recommend messing with it. It's just going to delay you by months of moving forward. That's what I did, and I didn't have any problem, I mind you. So do as you wish. I mean, some people want to take it to tier 9. Well, more power to them. I won't do that. I refuse. Lordy says, planning on multiple G5 epics with focus on the Enterprise. They're great. They're great. I mean, look, they're going to be good for you for waves and a lot of other things. Anywhere they can reach. But there's only one Grush, and there's only one of that technology that adds warp range. So that's the only thing. It's like you may not be able to send all of them to the location you want unless you can relocate, or they can just reach there naturally with their warp range. Steve Lee, should I go to Op 60 even if my research and ships need to be higher tiers? When you say need to be higher tiers, there's a difference between need and want. And sometimes people confuse that. So I don't know exactly what your comfort level is. But I'm more of a minimalist when it comes to ship tiers. And I know that I'm the outlier. I know that I'm an exception. So tell me where they are and where you wish for them to be. Tell me where they are. Let's look at that. And I'll tell you what I would do if I was in your shoes. Ultravetica, when do you need the shuttle bay level up to go up in ops? I remember it being in high 50s somewhere. There are some milestones that you need to upgrade it. I think for 67, I had to upgrade it to 66. And there are a few other areas. If you sync your account on Spock's Club, it will show you all the prereqs. And then you'll see when you need to do the shuttle bay. The last one that I can recall is to Op 67. I needed to bring it up to 66 from maybe 61 or 62. I don't remember exactly. Tacos, got my first jellyfish. Congratulations. The jellyfish is good, especially when you get it for the first time, and it's going to serve you well at that level range, and then it's going to serve you well feeding up all of your explorers later down the line. Science says, so just enough to unlock the hazard research? That's what I did. Yeah. But now, because there are so many ways of getting those hazard particles, like for example, we have a daily event that one day you need to mine and one day you need to kill hostiles. And it's called Pinnacle of Power. And this one alone pays you, at my level, over 12,000 hazard particles. And the daily missions, the daily goals to kill hazard hostiles and mine in hazard space grant you with maybe a couple of thousand. So you don't really need to do them anymore. Honestly, you can skip mining in hazard altogether if you don't want to invest in that research and tearing it up to 4. You don't have to do it anymore. But when I moved up to G6, that event didn't pay out this way. So I had to do that to actually build up a particle stash. Cyan, build it. Unlock hazard research. Okay, hold on a second, guys. I see a lot of Twitch, and it's possible that YouTube... I'm just checking YouTube, making sure that I can see all of their chats. No, nobody messaged me there lately, so just... I still have some PTSD from last time. Okay, sorry about that. Sign, build it, unlock hazard research, finished. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't cost that much, but you could skip it if you wished. Okay, Abdi. The banned comment was, Scopely have messed up with Battle Pass events in the EU. And then I asked why was it banned, but you are busy going through everyone's questions. I need to check this auto ban thing. I'm sorry about that. I do need to delegate some moderators. By the way, if anybody here has experience as a moderator, let me know and I can promote a couple of people. Because it's wonderful that it's getting busier here, but I can't. Yeah, I guess that word, the F word, was too sensitive. I need to look into that. Anyway, sorry about that, Abdi. I didn't ban you on purpose. It was the auto thing. And if anybody wants to be a moderator, hit me up. Say something in person. We can chat about it. And I can upgrade, can delegate a few people. And that will help out. Scion, thanks. Yes, I do the daily pinnacle of power events. Yeah, those are great. They're going to pay a lot. Lloyd, you are big on the screen, so it is hard to see what you are showing in game. Thanks for pointing it out. I think I was showing the Minerva. The Minerva is tier 1. The Minerva is tier 1, and I kept it there because, yeah, and it has a few modules, but I kept it there because it was going to drain my uncommon mats, and I didn't want to do that. Barkman, help, I'm stuck on YouTube. Are you? I think they're fine. Refinery just, refinery alarm just went off. We're gonna do that. Let me disable it. Exciting times, the refinery. That's more materials for us. Let's see. We got a new chat somewhere. We got a new... These keys turn black. Says, hi, I'm from EU 167. Officer SLB looks disappointing this week. A loot officer for all Augment Exile credits doesn't help me when my Vorcha struggles to kill above level 44 exiles without boosts. So Carol Marcus, don't be any use for me until I have a stronger ship. Yeah, I mean, it's still good to have if you can unlock it. It's just going to sit there waiting for you. Sit there, look pretty, and wait for you. But yeah, I mean, look, some arcs they release, I mean, the last few arcs, they released a lot of PvP officers, and I don't give a damn. But if I unlock them because I was opting up, so sure, I unlock them. I don't care. I don't really care so much about the officers. I care. I mean, I do want them, but if I unlock them or don't unlock them, so what? They're a side quest for me. Ultravetica, switch to mod view. The power. Yeah, Ultravetica is a mod. He has the power. He's a powerful prophet. He knows the future. He can mod. He's a special man. He drinks beers whenever he wants. He doesn't sleep. Ultravetica is a superhero. Hey, John Trek. What's up, JB? I can read your message on YouTube. I fixed it. I also maxed Syndicate tree yesterday. Do you know if the extra Syndicate points will carry over since Scopely expands the tree again? Last time they did. Not sure about now. I will tell you in a second. Okay, game crashed. I need to relaunch it, and then I'll tell you. Tricky. Loot officers are the best. Agreed 100%. When we can unlock them. Jorg, no experience, but I think I can ban people. Yeah. That's very easy to do. Your Ops 55, by the way, free to play. The keys turn black. Yeah, if you happen to unlock it, get it. Yeah, I will enjoy them once I finally unlock them, but plenty current loot officers do the job too. Yeah. But I mean, again, if you get a free officer, get a free officer. I mean, don't decline it. I'm going to decline some freebies that increase my account value because I lead by example. So I will deliberately decline it because my entire freaking branding is a free-to-play realm. If I take something and inject it into my account, then I'm ruining my own branding. I'm not going to do that. Like I said, even if one day, Scopely and I agree that I'm going to enter an NDA agreement with them, I will specifically tell them, give me nothing. No officer, no free ship, no nothing. Okay, let's finish the refinery and then I'll focus again on the... X-Duder, Ultra, I promise to not talk about shares in hotel rooms. I feel that there's like an internal joke going on there. Nice sword, Ultra. X-Duder, JB, I'm enjoying getting these primes with 6-star mats. Just unlocked prime agile scrapping. Nice. Yeah, I can probably start getting more of the uncommon G6 primes, but I am not getting any of the rare ones. Rare is just too precious for me now. I finally reached the point where rare is my bottleneck. And yeah, I know, I'm still claiming 3-star and 2-star. I don't even know why. It's there, I'm clicking it because... just because. If I'm ever in a hurry, then I'm just doing like G6, maybe G5. Ultravetica, good idea. Let's keep the... as much for my stream only. Ultra, I don't know if you have the ability to reduce the severity of the auto ban thing. I don't mind some profanity here, you know, as long as it's not racism, politics, and sexism and anything related. If it's just some F word and S word here and there, I don't mind. If not, I'll just look into that after the stream. They'll be in your settings. That's the only you can change. Okay. Let me finish the refinery and then I can go in there real quick and get that done. I don't want people to just, you know, get muted for 5 minutes because of an F word. Like, that's just unnecessary. It's not excessive, so... almost done, guys. Can help you out after the stream if you like. Okay, I mean, if I see it, like, real quick, I'll go to my stream manager. If it's real quick, I'll do it. If I see that I'm starting to dive into a, you know, wormhole, then I'll just I'll quit in the middle. All right, let's go into Twitch. Just don't want people banned unnecessarily. I think it's under community. Nah. Ultravetica, do you know what subcategory it is in? Is it settings? Is it moderation? I think it's too complicated. Okay, after the stream. Callum says, can you explain the max officer common rate, etc. for augment store claim tier requirements? Max officer common rate. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. Which is best to upgrade and tier first? As far as officers? Hey, Mr. X, good afternoon to you too. I'm just catching up on the chat, making sure I'm not missing anything. Double checking YouTube. YouTube is fine. Okay, let's go to augment. So I don't think it matters which one to tier first because from here? Depends on your account, but just looking at them. I'm also like thinking about what we have solid, stable sourcing for. So Hugh has good sourcing. Janeway has good sourcing. DeMarco and Anorax don't have strong sourcing. DeMarco has some. Anorax has almost none. So if you need him, if you're actually going to use his abilities, he's a good one to go for. Suitor. Okay, so he is repairing. Okay, some self-heals if you put him on the bridge. And critical hit damage. He doesn't seem too great. I don't see myself putting him on the bridge. I have other better ones to put there. If you meant these. Talking about the common Wrath recruit. I mean, you get what you get. I get a single one. One chest for 100 is fine. I'm not spending 1200 on this. Just no way. Hey, Pastor. Are you in the US? Have the same many maintenances issues as we in the EU? Yeah, Pastor. We had a really rough... Since Arcfall Day, it's been a crap show. A poop show. And I think it's across the board. So, yeah, we've been suffering here just as much as you did. We're no exception to the rule. They don't favor us with less lag or stable features. God forbid, Pastor. John Trek, did I miss the answer to my question? Either way, no worries. John Trek, I saw your comment. I was answering it. I don't know if you were on ads or something. Let me double check. Hey, the good thing is I have an active chat this morning. There's a lot of people here, so... Great. John Trek, Max Syndicate. Oh, yes. You did not miss it. I had a squirrel brain. Okay, John Trek. So, yeah, my game, I had to restart it and then I forgot. So, I apologize for that. So, yeah, you see, it says 0 XP now. It says 0 XP to next level. And I was claiming a little bit extra. So, no, it doesn't, you can't hoard it anymore. There's no point of claiming any of them. So, I will, whatever is automatically, like, you know, like, when I click the claim all for my chests, the morning chests from here, and I have one that yields 28,000 from the different store. Wolfblades, awesome fart, good timing. Yeah, I get 28,000 from here. I'm still gonna take them, you know. But the rest I'm not gonna claim them. I'm not gonna pay any currency for them because there's no point. It's just gonna stay. Yeah, John Trek, I hope you heard that answer. If not, tell me and I'll repeat it. Ryan, I have been hearing very good things about Anorak's Cruise. Congrats on unlocking him. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I double dipped on the Overflow event, and he's like, yeah, I finally unlocked him. For free! Pastor, I use Anoraks for chips for the NX-01. Oh yeah, I'm gonna utilize them for sure for those chests that actually care about the loot in there. Lag is still bad, GP Factor. Agreed. It's still, like, they need to get it together, but they won't. Wrath Recruit has a prerequisite. He is asking that. Wrath Recruit has a prerequisite. Jorg, I'm not familiar with this acquisition. Oh, the prerequisite to... Before it reaches tier 5, right? I wouldn't even worry about it. I mean, for me, for a person in my level, these are not really important officers so much. Yeah, that. I don't even know which ones you need to unlock. It doesn't show me because I'm at max Wrath Recruit level. But in general, if you ask like which officer to recruit, I mean, the global answer I will give is... which one will serve you best and which one you can't get anywhere else, or you can't source it that reliably, so get additional ones from here. But if you have a reliable source of getting them, then don't waste your currencies on this so much, or on tiering this up if it doesn't serve you that well. Voltron, good to know that it changed. Wait, I need to catch up on the chat. It's very active. Like it's still bad. I think we had 3 maintenances in the past 24 hours or so. Yeah, Lordy, it was horrible. Jorg Wrath Recruit has a prerequisite. Okay, I read that. Sutter. Nick on YouTube says Sutter is more for synergy with Anoraks. Okay, so yeah, I'll see. I'll play around with it. I didn't even put Anoraks on the bridge yet. I just unlocked him this morning. Voltron, you say good to know that it changed. I'm not sure in reference to what. Kaio says, can you check Spock's Club inventory if your Syndicate XP is still going up? This is where you see it, huh? Man, I'm glad you pointed it out, Keo. This is... I'm curious, after tomorrow's morning claim, like the free Syndicate XP, I'm going to check this again and see if that actually goes up. You brought up something really good. Thank you. Man, so, you know what? Maybe it is hoarding it for the next levels. I'm really glad you pointed it out. I didn't know this. Wolfblades, use the Syndicate XP you can claim for the Alliance Tourney event. Yeah, for sure. I'm only going to use it if there's a specific reason, but the free claims, the one that don't cost currency that I don't need anymore, like I can still claim Mantis. If there's value for it, I'll still claim the Mantis. But I need to see if there's an impact here. That's a good tool. Thanks, Ukio, for that. Speeder, hey, just came on. Did you pull the trigger? No, I am 2,000 rare short, and I can't even claim all of my tokens. But I'm expecting about a week or less at the rate that I've been getting stuff. And we have, you know, a comp chest coming up. I need to be patient. I'm not there yet. I still need a little more par steel and 2,000 more rare G6 materials. Andreas on YouTube says, you sure about the Syndicate XP? Last update, they counted it in the background, and some people got a few levels on release. I'm not sure because this is the first time ever I reached maximum Syndicate XP. This is uncharted territory for me. I'm just basing it on common sense of whatever I can see and people's feedback. I haven't proven this. I haven't put this to the test. I have no idea. John Trick, Andreas, that's what I'm asking you. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Both of you guys, John Trick and Andreas. We'll see. I mean, time will tell. But if Spock's Club shows that you're going above, I think it's safe to assume... Okay, so I will ask you veteran people that actually maxed the Syndicate XP before. Did it behave the same way? When you clicked on Syndicate, did it show you 0 to the next level? But if you went to Spock's Club, it shows you that it's still building up. Okay, your feedback can actually help us assess if it works or not. Mr. X, demons almost complete the experience. Demons? Demons. Adam Brady, you have got your augment rep up. Oh, yeah, I have to get you, yeah, with your station efficiency. I thought you'd be grinding hard. No, because I knew that I'm not about to ops up right now, then I would not grind it. But I'm gonna get there in a day or two anyway, just doing the regular grind. No, I mean, and the grind is just too insane, man. It's not even fun. I mean, I know that I'm a dedicated player, that I push myself to the limit and beyond, but the grind is just too much. When you have to kill 200 a day. I mean, it just started off with a bang, and I'm like, you know, if I don't have to kill them, I'm not going to kill them. Spock, it does go up. Minus 45 million. Okay, so our educated guess, hearing what everybody's saying, is that it's still building up, so keep claiming whatever you can easily claim. And build it up. And then whenever they release an expansion, maybe 6 months or so, then we'll find out if it worked. Voltron, how did you like doing all those armadas for Anorax? It was not that much. I mean, it was, I think I got 8,500 per epic. I ran the Borg solos. And you need about... So, I think I ran 12 of these and that was it. Yeah, I think I ran 12 of them. It wasn't that bad. Just, you know, run some solos and speed them up. It was pretty quick. I did it in like 10 minutes. GP Factor, yeah, it still builds. Okay, exciting. Mr. Allen, hey JB, I've only gone for efficiencies in Augment Store. I'll be starting Op 67 later today. Congratulations. Yeah, I've been going through Augment Store for efficiencies as well. My next two on the list is another tier of Sigma Reserve in Patron, and then also the G6 efficiency here, and I think there's also this one. Ooh, I didn't take into account the Exile Providence, so there's 25% from Exile Providence research. And from Superior, another 25. So it's 50% additional. That's one thing I will say. This augment store has valuable freaking things. Oh my god. Scott Rev said yes. You still keep getting the XP in the background, and if they expand more levels, yeah, if they expand and you have enough, you will be able to level. Okay, guys, that settles it. Keep collecting Syndicate XP, especially the ones that are easy for you to get, because it's still collecting them when you reach max level. And the great thing is you're gonna be eligible for the Syndicate Overflow event, which is much easier to max. And try to time it like I did this morning. You can double dip. So I maxed out Syndicate 55 this morning, reached milestone 3 in the Syndicate XP event, and that unlocked for me the Overflow event, and I had 2 hours to complete it, and I completed it in 10 minutes. Alright, completed Unity. Oh yeah, somebody killed me in the PvP. That's where I was. Okay, let's play a little bit. We can talk and play at the same time. Can totally do that. Miners are slacking. God damn, what was I thinking? Let's send 4 of them out. Wow, we got 100 people total. You guys are fantastic. Happy Saturday. Southern California is getting warmer, by the way. It's getting warmer. I can feel it. The AC days are back with vengeance. Also, a running update. So I joined a new running club. Wednesday evening is usually when I run with the running club. And it's been a lot of fun. I like them. It's been like 3 weeks in a row. And we decided to do a marathon relay. And the marathon relay, it's a trail relay. So it's basically everybody's going to run 5 miles and a quarter, 5 loops. So 5 people in a relay, and then you just pass the baton. So I tested, actually, we ran it. We started training. It's about a month away. And we started training, so we actually ran that route. It has about 1,400 feet elevation. And it's been a while since I've done hills. I mean, I still run, but I haven't done hills in a while, especially not that level of elevation. I need some work. I need... Yeah. I mean, I finished it. I completed it. It wasn't that bad, but I mean, I felt like the heart rate is going way up. I'm like struggling. Like I'm looking at my Apple Watch, like 165 heart rate. Yeah, I mean, the engine is working. So, I'll be practicing that once a week. I hope I have enough time to do decently. I just don't want to be the weak link on my team, and I won't be. I mean, there are people that are slower, but still, I want to do decently well. Like, you know, I don't want to make a fool out of myself. Okay, so I'll kill these until I actually complete the thing. But yeah, I think that's going to be my first official race since the marathon that I ran last year. I just went casual running for about a year. Let's put these on nodes. Throw them on some nodes here. Okay, great. I don't remember how many I need to kill. Looks like it's completed already. That was quick. Oh, that's nice. To compensate for all the elite ones that we have coming up. Yeah, this is done. Awesome. This is paid only. This is Arc Long, which is great. I think
name's Bond.
Speeder, thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub, Speeder. Yeah, this is Arc Long. I love it when they do that. Great, so I'm gonna be getting 50 shards of this woman. Of Carol. So I'm gonna have 67 at the end. What's her ability? I want her. I do. But then I will get a tier 2 event. Safe to assume I'm going to unlock her because I'm going to be spending... It will actually tell me how much I'll be spending. Requirement. Scopely has tasked you. Yes. 68. It will tell me here how much I'm going to spend points-wise. I'm going to be spending 145 million materials on buildings alone. On buildings alone. That's excluding ships and research. Yeah, I'm unlocking her for sure. I'm actually getting her because I'll be bursting into 68 this arc. Yes, I'm getting her. Okay, problem solved. Andreas on YouTube. Last time I wasted 50 million points because I forgot to restart the game after the final milestone. Damn, I'm sorry about that. You got scope lead, like the rest of us. I hate it when they do that. Yeah, ouch indeed. Limited time ship. Okay. What do I want to upgrade? How careless do I want to be? Is it just me or they nerfed the ore rewards from this? I could swear it was rewarding a lot more than 4 rare ore G6. It seems very stingy for some crazy reason. I'm still gonna do it. I mean, I'm getting 80,000 Latinum and whatnot. I'm still gonna do it. But it's stingy on the mats. That just sucks. I swear it wasn't like that before. Something changed. John Trek, only 2,000 6-star rare crystal to 68. Nice. No, rare ore and gas combination, but yeah, ore and gas. I mean, between the choice rewards, the everything that I'm beginning, I mean, I should be fine. Some efficiencies, I know I'm going to be fine. Zero G's ACDC, Scopely struck. Voltron it was, but then they added ultras. Give me materials. I don't need ultras. I know some people do, but give me mats. Just give me more mats. It's never enough for a person like me. It's never enough. Okay, I finished with those. What do I want to do? Oh yeah, I wanted to see how careless I want to do with ship upgrades. Okay, so since we have this up, you can see that as far as uncommon, I'm like drowning in uncommon. Uncommon crystal is not the problem, so I can afford spending G6 uncommon crystal on stuff. On the Velux, or, if I wish, on miners. Okay, let's recall my T4 miner. And let's pull the Velux. And let's see if it's just uncommon crystal alone. I'll do it. But if it asks for rare, forget it. Not happening. Every drop of rare. I just showed you how much I need. Okay, rare. No. 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 Because it wants rare gas. Forget it. Okay, this is uncommon, but it's cargo bay. Cargo capacity here is... I'm not going to spend it on that. It's useless. Okay. This is an option. No, but it's uncommon gas. But I have enough uncommon gas. I may actually do that one. You know what? No. No. No, no uncommon gas. Only uncommon crystal. I'm only willing to spend uncommon crystal solely uncommon crystal. Okay, Velux, you're not getting anything. Sorry. Go home. I mean, you're already home, but just go away. I'm not looking at you now. Let's look at tier 2 Selkie and what it needs. Let's say if I want to do mining laser and stuff. Okay, this is a good option. Mining laser requires uncommon. 61 uncommon gas. Lloyd says when they added the lat, they lowered the materials. Yeah. Not to all of them, though. To some other events, they left them as is, so you get both. But for the ship event specifically, they nerfed it. John Trek, don't feel bad. I need 270k 6-star UC, 96k rare 6-star, and 86 million parts still to go to level 70. John Trek, why are you depressing me? Why you come here and depressing me? I don't want to think about it yet. But no, I'm kidding. I know how insane it is. I know that when I reach 69, I will hang out there for a minute. Andreas says, did you look up Op 70 or Shipyard 70? Not quite the same price tag. Yeah, I did. I glanced at it once, and that was enough for me. I try not to look too far ahead, because when I see the sticker price, it's just depressing. I find that it's more exciting and motivating for me to just look at maybe 1 or 2 levels ahead, but not that far ahead. Because there's no point for me. Like, I mean, it's not going to help me planning-wise so much. The only time I check the next level up is if I'm about to level up and I want to see what materials I should start preparing for the next one, because I'm about to level up anyway. But I try not to do that too often. Unless I need to. Voltron, how's the Velox doing for you? The tier 3 one? It's doing great. It's not amazing. I mean, it's pretty much on par with the Enterprise D. It has more warp range, so I do use the Velox alone for my Solomatas, my G6 Solomatas, and it's doing great. John Trek, don't spend on Selkies. I know, but I want to complete that event. So, I mean, I could do a G4, G5 ship, but all my G5 ships are already maxed. I think you're right. I don't need to do a Selkie, especially when I'm going to get a 7th dock. Alright, so let's switch. I built the Coronar. Because I had enough BPs, and that's, I mean, I could use it. Because guess what? I used these G4 rare ships, the ones with the bonus loot ability. I used them to farm the common augment hostiles, so I get the most common. So I send the Pylum and this with loot crews on each, and I just go nuts. All right, let's upgrade this one. I think, yeah, let's keep upgrading the Coronar, and I think that will be a good way to complete this event. I think you're right. Spending on Selkies is unnecessary right now for me. Miserex, a question: with Ops 53 and a Tier 3 Corvus, can I make a Xindi Armada? Tier 3 Corvus. I mean, I do the max Xindi Armadas. I mean, you can probably run a Xindi Armada like one of the low ones, but I mean, run it with your alliance mates. It's not a solo one. You can, you know, use their help and then see how you do and take it from there. Maybe eventually you can solo them. I think you can. Adam Brady on YouTube, should I spend on G5 ships ready for scrapping? I do. I spend on G5 ships because I want to complete the ship event and also preparing them for scrapping. Did I already finish? I didn't pay attention. Let me see if I already finished the thing. I think I already finished it. Maybe I overpaid, but that's okay. If we're done, we're done. Oh yeah, all of these. Voltron, start as 60 and get your alliance to carry you. Yeah, good call. Because the starter chest is just going to be amazing. Send whatever has a warp range. You don't even need to worry about a warship. Yeah, I completed it. So I probably overpaid a little bit, but that's alright. Okay, I was curious about a tier 4 Selkie. Yeah, no need to tier them up. Okay, let's look at the events. Completed. Everything here is completed. We already checked. Let's make sure nothing sneaks past me in the event store. Yeah, we're looking fine event store-wise. Back to the events. This is going to be completed any second. Arc events are arc long. Yeah, mission keys, guys. Barkman reminded us earlier. Don't forget the mission keys. Help your alliance and help yourself. Ticketed events, I'm passing on them this time because I'm so close to 68. And also I don't have 90, so I skip them. I'll probably do them next weekend to help myself. Independent archives. completed. This is arc long. Evolving enemies is done. Nice easy day. I like it. Priority 1, away teams. I mean, I'm gonna upgrade them anyway, so I might as well, if I hit 1 milestone, that'll be nice. I'm not gonna say no to 48 additional 6-star rare ore. I'll check on that in a second. And then Fleet Command, this is spending. Okay. Pretty good. How am I doing with dailies? Oh, yeah. Alright, let's do some Q trials. Good morning, Tin Man. How you doing? How you doing? It is still morning. It's only 10:18 a.m. on a fine, fine Saturday. And Tin Man, I did run the math. I am not ready to pull the trigger on 68 yet. I need about a week. But it's going to happen this arc for sure. Like, there's no doubt. Alright, there's my Q Trials crew. I'm using Pike Moreau Chen. I have the best FC for it already seated down. Janeway with Repression. Let's go. I have 107, so I need a little bit more. So I know what I'm going to do for that. Let me just send it first. So I want to complete the 125 every day if I can. And if I'm a little bit short, I do some additional claims. I think I already made that claim. Oh, we did have something to claim in the DTI store for the relativity. Let me finish that. Tin Man, good just having another coffee. Okay, I'm stuck at 50 for a bit still. 68 is going to be great for you. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's I'm looking forward to it. All right, max claim. So my relativity is tier 1. It's fresh. Came from the dealership like not too long ago. I'll do a single pull of this. Yeah, I'll go single pulls. And then from my original research, 69 is not that far away from 68. Like, it's not a giant mountain. So maybe in a month and a half, I'll be up 69. Who knows? I don't want to get ahead of myself, but with the way they're showering us with materials this arc, and the comp chest, and the favors, the new favors, my god, the new favors. The new favors are going to take care of everything. Okay, I think this is it as far as claims that I need. Yeah, I don't need faction credits. I'm drowning in them. I think that's it. And I did want to look at something else to claim that I don't remember now. Oh yeah, I remember now. I remember. It was in the... Was it Xborg store? Yeah, I already claimed the Forbidden Tech. Okay, so to reach 125 this time, I need to claim a single one. That's going to give me about 40 or 50. Yeah, and that will be enough to do it. Voltron, you will get calls about extended warranty for it. They're welcome to call me. They're welcome to try and sell it to me. Good luck. I'm not buying anything. It's unnecessary. It's just FOMO. That's all it is. Spend now so you can, you know, satisfy your FOMO. But if you have no FOMO, you don't need to satisfy it. Therefore, you don't need to buy it. And if it's not FOMO and you just want to buy shortcuts, then, you know, okay, buy a jigsaw puzzle built if you want. I want to buy it in pieces and I want to build it myself. And also, as you can see, this arc is a perfect example. Even the spenders are not above grinding. Every single spender had to grind. Every single one had to grind for these events. So grinding, screen time is unavoidable anyway. But then even if screen time was avoidable... Hold on, let me put my phone on silent. Even screen time, if it was avoidable, then you're technically not playing the game. So why spending money on a game you don't play? To each their own, but just the way I see it. Amakasu says, I'm curious how long it takes until the augment store gets the DTI treatment. You can grind out con in a week if you hate your life. Yeah, I don't know. You bring up an interesting point. You know what? I dare them. I dare Scopely to try to pull that stunt on us again. I want to see the reaction of the people when they do it a second time in a row. Like, let them. I think they're walking on a very, you know, thin line right now between the DTI nerf, this arc fiasco, performance issues beyond belief, the grind that people hate. I dare them to do something. I dare them to do something wrong now that will piss off the people. I mean, if it's an accident, that's one thing. But if they deliberately decide to do something now to mess with the people's, you know, that's not going to be pretty. I hope they learned their lesson. But time will tell. It'll be a full-out riot. Yeah, I know, Zero G's. And I think it's necessary. I think they misbehave so much. They need the people to put them in check. That's the checks and balances here. It's up to us. We, the people, need to put them in check. Not to turn it too political, but they gave us no other choice. Michael on YouTube, this is the second time they did this with Indie Grind. Did they? I don't remember. Maybe I wasn't as engaged with this Indie Grind. I have no recollection, but I believe you. Okay, I'm not doing Actian Hunter. I need all of my stings for Arena. Fortification, what am I going to use it for? Can do some Solomatas. That's a good idea. Yeah, let's do Solomatas. Okay, I think I'm going to relocate up above. I'm going to move up. This is a nice day with light events. I'm welcoming it. Yeah, I'll claim this. Oh yeah, now I don't need to hoard on the Syndicate XP milestones. I can just claim things as soon as I see them. Syndicate is maxed. I will not have that type of event anymore. I'm only going to get the overflow. So that's excellent. So Zero G's on his stream yesterday told me something that I actually get a lot. And he told me that he hopes I won't get offended, which I won't because I get that a lot. He said that I give him the vibes of Javier Bardem. Now I'm curious if all of you guys agree. I mean, I do get that a lot, so I do see that. But I'm curious what other people think. Is it just him and some other random people that I see, or you guys think the same? All 120 people of you. Voltron, what? Zero G said that the way I look, I give him the vibes of Javier Bardem, the actor. Vaguely agree, Barkman. Okay. Tacos, I'm inclined to agree. No country for old men. Zero G's, if I ever see you, you should be concerned now. Voltron, I don't know who that is. Ah, let me show you. Let me show you. He was the villain, a James Bond villain. So this is not a good picture. Let's do No Country for Old Men. What the hell? This? That's not a good photo. It's a little dark. I should be Zero G's. He also played in Fantastic Bond villain. Yeah, oh yeah. Javier Bardem, 007 villain. Yeah, he had blonde hair there. I mean, it's not so much the hair. I'm assuming it's like the vibes, right? That you see. Yeah, he was great. He's a great actor, just period. Ultravetica, yeah, I can see what you mean, but JB is way hotter. Oof. Ultra Vedica. What are you saying? Yeah, no, he's an awesome actor. There are so many good 007 villains, but he was great. I mean, such a good cast for that role. Also, he's like an ex-agent too, so you can totally he did such a good job. Shadow Wolf off to work now. Okay, good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, vibes and such. Yeah, I got that. I got some, on occasion, Nicolas Cage, but I don't really see that. Ultraretic, I've been drinking beer. Whatever he wants. Hey, mod, no smut. Okay, you guys having your own conversation, so I'm jumping in the middle of that. I'll let you guys... Oh yeah, I was gonna relocate up. I'm gonna scan my way up because I don't feel like flying there. That's not smut. It was a compliment. Yeah, no, I know. I took it that way. I'm not offended. I'm not easily offended. X-Duder, I'm drinking a beer right now. It's Saturday afternoon. Crystal clear blue sky. And well above 70 degrees. Ohio weather is nice today. That does sound nice. Drinking beer right now. Yeah, Saturday afternoon. That's great. So what beer do you drink? And also, do you drink it from a glass or a bottle? Or you do it the right way and drink it from a horn? X-Duder. I think I can assume that you don't drink it from a horn, because that's not what a lot of people do. I do it. I bring a horn with me to the pub every time I know that I'm going to have a beer. Because, like, God forbid I'm going to drink it from a glass like the common people. Breaker, hey, what did I miss? You missed some fun times. I did some math earlier. I did some math to see if I can pull the trigger on 68, and I'm not there yet. I'm very close. I'm about 2,000 rare G6 materials away and a little bit of par steel. I should be getting it in a week or less. And some efficiency stuff from the new faction store and everything. I should be fine. So it's going to happen this arc. Just not today. And then we were just running some shenanigans and then talking about how Zero G said that I gave him the Javier Bardem actor vibes. And then we started getting into a discussion about that. And now we're talking about beers. And do you drink it from a glass or a bottle, or you drink it from a horn? That's to summarize it. Ryan, I'm not a horny drinker. Well, I am. Breaker, a horn? It would have to be a big horn. Well, yeah, I mean, size matters. Bring the biggest horn to the pub. Yes, not to mention that's the best conversation opener ever. Barkman, in my dojo, we are free to drink from whatever vessel we choose, and we do not horn shame. Okay, don't do that. Oh yeah, speaking of shame, I'm such a Game of Thrones nerd. So you don't do that.
Shame. Shame.
Fox on YouTube. I pick a shoe. Good luck. I hope it doesn't leak. X-Duder. It was raining and overcast over the last week and a half. No horns. I like my Bud Light Cheladas, Bloody Mary mix, and a lager basically. I have a food allergy to tree nuts. Call the squad bad day allergy. So I stay away from craft brews, unfortunately. Hey, that sounds like a good mix. I never tried that, the Bloody Mary and the beer. But yeah, enjoy the Saturday afternoon. Sounds great. And the weather is great. Out of a can. Yeah, no, I don't do the can. I usually go and I want, you know, on tap. Like, and usually I try to go for like non-brands, like IPAs. Usually I go for IPAs because every pub has their own selection. And they're just interesting. And also they're higher in alcohol percentage, so I get the buzz quicker. Breaker. Patriot, thank you for the follow. Breaker, I've been living in augment space, so behind in Sigma. Speed up still. Yeah, me too. Alright, so let's put the hybrid loot Solomata crew of mine. This is this. Only 2 slots, so this is what I have to live with. And now I do something else. It's not a big game changer, but I still do it. Because I'm sending a scouting ship. So I'm sending my Enterprise NX. Okay, let me move this one outside. And the crew I put on it, it's like an old school crew that I used to use with my battle Fisha to help the whales to spend less. Let's go to group and switch this to Gala. So what I do is this. I put Gala with Pike Moreau, so they're going to increase her ability. And then my 3 buffing ships. Yeah, augment space has been a nightmare. Just too much. I'm totally fine with the new hostile, new grind thing. I mean, it's understandable. But I think they just overdid it. I was afraid that it was gonna be like for the entire arc we're gonna have to kill them every day. But at least we're getting some breather, so that's a good thing. Okay, all of them are out. Sending the scouting ship with Gala. Buffing this one. I'll just do a single run. I can get 1, maybe 2 Solomatas. Just making sure the camera is fine, and it is. Okay. So I'm waiting for the NX to zone in. And I'm probably going to use the Lorca's Fist for this one. Amakasu says, Tiger on DJs said something about auto-grinding coming to augment space, maybe next month. I'm assuming they're going to introduce something that disables the auto hostiles ability, the 90% death ability. Okay, so I'm going to send both of them. So for one armada, the NX is going to have its ability kicking in. So I'm going to be taking less damage from crits. And then if I have enough hull, I'm going to do another one, and that will be 2 per run. And I'm going to wait until it zones in just before it actually launches the armada and activate Lorca's Fist. And that's how I've been doing it now. And I don't need to use anything else. I don't need the loot exo from incursions because at my current level, I have enough for max refining the uncommon, which is a good supply of directives and everything else for this G6 Olomata loop. John Drake, the new Reliant ship will be the ship to auto-grind in the new augment space. Yeah, I saw a ship, you know, hold on a second. Activate. Yeah, I know another ship is coming. I mean, it's clear. Man, they've been releasing like 1 ship every month or 2 now. We have so many specialty ships. Okay, I can launch a second. Go. Hazard is just eating me up. I'm taking 350% hazard damage here every 5 seconds. It's painful. Next arc, of course. Yeah. I mean, again, they need to sell something. So it's either a building or an officer or a prime or a ship. Exduder augment space would be so much better if there were at least 2 systems of each level. Makes it less crowded. Maybe, yeah. Okay, so these were the 2. Did that and also completed this. Looter will happen on its own, and Cloak Bandit, I can do that when I die. I'll just do a quick cloaking one and be done with it. Easy. Jerry on YouTube says, yeah, great after you buy 10 upgrade packs for it. I mean, you know, there's nothing new under the sun. The business model is exactly the same. So there are no surprises. I don't complain about it anymore because just this, again, is the sky blue? I mean, it's the same. They're not going to change. Amakasu say, I don't think it will be the Reliant. He said you could grind multiple systems at once, so maybe the Reliant can buff other ships or something. That will be really cool to alleviate that grind from us. I mean, that's Mr. Tiger's style. It looks really grim and ugly, and then he starts adding some things that make it easier. But still, the initial sticker price for the first few weeks, painful. All right, let's do... I don't even know why I do the cloaking, but I do the cloaking. Let's do the cloaking and kill this. Breaker, after I hit 60 million, 12 million away now, I won't have to worry about grinding and augment because I currently can do 10 max pulls of each rarity. Epics, 3 max. Wow, you hit it hard, man. I went a little overboard on my grind. Yeah, you did. But it's either you do it all out the gate or you do it gradually over time. So either way, you're going to do the same. We're all going to put in the same amount of time. You just got it out of the way. So congratulations. It's still ahead of me. X-Duder, do the 6-star hazard mining system have a quicker mining rate than those without? For the most part, yes. For the most part, the deeper you go hazard-wise, the better the mining rate is. But if you're mining so many miners like me, like 6 of them or 5 of them, or even 4 of them, your income is going to be just fine relocating here and mining or going to that other system when you're 65 and above and you have the super highways. It can get you here. This is normally a 1700 warp, but you can get here with the super highway at 65. My mining rate is fine. I could go deeper, but I don't need to worry about it. Again, I mean, I'm approaching 200 million on each. There's no problem. When it becomes a problem, then I'll, again, start tearing up and change something. But, yeah, to answer your question briefly, yeah, the mining rate normally goes up with the deeper you go in hazard. $120 people today. Wow, I think this is almost a record. I think the highest I've been was maybe 150 people simultaneously, both platforms. So, thanks guys for spending your precious Saturday with me, having a blast here. And I'm trying to think. It's a light day, so what can I catch up on? If I don't have anything to do here, and the dailies are done, and I don't have to grind augment, so I can actually catch up on something. But I don't need anything. You guys want me to run anything or test something? Let me know. Okay, I can relocate back down. Yeah, I don't know yet. Oh, let me take a look at specialty ships and see what's up with them. Let's see. Okay, nothing happening here. Eviscerator. Tier 12 already. Oh, it requires G6 materials now at tier 12. Free swag, good morning to you too. How's it going? How's your Saturday? Tin Man, solo probes is what I'm doing to get more for FC upgrades. Solo probes. I don't remember what solo probes are. Okay, this is common only. Just gonna ask for uncommon, huh? Okay, crystal, so that's good. I'll remember that for the next ship event. Yeah, next ship event I'll start throwing some... I'll upgrade this one. This warp is gonna bring it to 1100, huh? I think warp is important. Let me do warp first. Oh, spheres. Spheres ops. Borg spheres. Yes. Ship event is parts. You're right, Voltron. Thank you. I had a brain fart here. Jerry on YouTube, you said you had a strategy for 60 solo waves a couple days ago. Without buffs. For the non-elite, yes, I do have a strategy. I created a video with a demonstration. It's one of the latest ones. I think it's like an 8-minute video. I'm explaining exactly like what you need, what crews I'm using, what buffs and all that stuff, and then I'm showing a demonstration on how you can complete it. And it's much easier now because they added some more elements to the game. As far as the elite, I have a plan based on a demonstration that Wolfblade showed me. He's on my server and he's also on our Discord and here sometimes. I don't know if he's still here. But he showed me a demonstration with equivalent ships to what I have and how he can complete without the GS31 the elite G5 solo wave. And I have yet to do that because I don't have enough of these ciphers to spare. So I don't want to run experiments yet when I'm really low on currencies. But that's the next thing that I'm planning to test without the GS31 because I don't have it. I'm a free-to-play. But for the 60 solo waves, look that video. It's showing you everything. And if you're not sure, hit me up on that. I think you meant this one. Let me double check something. Making sure YouTube is not broken. YouTube is not broken. Okay, back to OBS. You know what? Maybe I can show you a solo wave now. If I have 200 ciphers, let me see how many ciphers I have. I have a feeling they're going to release an event, though. I don't want to waste it. Pedro! Thank you for the follow. How you doing, Pedro? Happy Saturday. Alright, so let's move down. Back to TC. We're also going to have a TC today. Later. I think I'm going to switch to Crystal. It is on Crystal already. Okay. Send the 4 miners there, and then I'll see what I want to do next. Maybe Krenim? I don't know. Jerry, you should be able to do G5 elites with max fortification and Cerritos, no problem. Yeah, true. I just didn't want to run any experiments when I'm... Because if it doesn't work out, then I'm getting less credits. I think when we have the next... what's it called? The Waves Battle Pass, and then that's gonna help me with, you know, getting additional ciphers. Then I'll run the experiment right then and there. Pedro, you doing good? Hope you are well. I'm very well, thank you, yeah. Having a blast, having a good weekend. Things are great. 68 is happening in less than a week. Life is good. Real life is good, and game life is good. Jerry, you're doing them with 3 G5 epics that way. Yeah, I need to... Should I test it now? Let's run a poll. I already know what the answer is going to be, but we're going to run a poll anyway. No, not this one. New poll. Should JB run a G5 Elite solo wave for science right now? Yes. Okay. No. Wait. Okay. Poll started. I know what the result... I'm already gonna crew up. How about that? I'm already gonna crew up. I know what's gonna happen. Ryan, I'm enjoying your stream, JB, but tacos are taking priority now. Why not both? Enjoy tacos and enjoy my stream. Okay, sending this one back. Sending these two here. Yeah, I think we're gonna do some science here. You will probably be surprised how little damage they do. My unbidden NE kills them Everything until the 55 hostiles in wave 5. Unbuffed. Enterprise E, you said. I'm assuming you meant D. I'm pretty sure you meant D. X-Duder, Tacos and Bond needs to be a Tuesday stream. Yeah, we can arrange something. Tacos and JV together can't beat that. Hell, you guys are awesome. Thank you. Okay, I need to crew up. I know what's happening. The poll's gonna... let me take a look at how the poll is doing now. Yeah, 89% saying do it. I'm already... like, we still have a little bit of time, but I know it's happening. Alright, Enterprise. I know you guys. D, yes. Vegas, how old is your account? March 2020. So 5 years and 2 months-ish. It was like the middle or end of March 2020. It was right around COVID. Okay, my 3 best ships. It's gonna be Velox Cube and Enterprise D. Buffing ship. I'm recalling one now. Oh, I don't have max fortification. Is that gonna be an issue? I don't have max fort. Maybe I can't do that. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's put this one outside. Poll ended with the results of 91% saying do it. It's happening. I'm doing it. I just need to know if regular fort is going to be enough or max fort. Demon Chris 14, thank you for the follow. You may need that. I predict 4 out of 5, JB. Hey, Bennett. I'm going to do it. I mean, the people spoke. There was a poll. You guys elected me to do it. I'm gonna do it. I just don't have enough. I mean, I had 11,000 before I even did my regular earlier, so there was no way for me to do a max fort. Okay, so let me put the crews that I have for my other waves. We'll figure this out. It's time for science. It's a light day, event-wise. Okay, I may need con. Or not con. Is there any other crit chance that I can throw in there? No, I'm just going to speed up whatever his assignment is. Yeah, let me do that. Where did I throw him? I don't even know. Barkman, my kid used all the couch cushions and put the max fort. Ha! I could use that right now. Jerry, I died wave 5 every time without max fort. Ooh. Guys, what am I going to do? Bennett says the last 2 rounds are the toughest. Crap. Okay. Sounds like I'm going to lose going with a regular fort. I mean, I'm going to put 2 Cerritos, regular fort. Wait. I don't want to disappoint you guys. Okay, so Monday, it's arena night. But if my team is not ready when I go online, then I'm going to start with max fort G5 elite solo wave. Because right now, we're pretty much walking into our death. We have people that already ran it successfully and said if you're walking in with no max fort, it's going to be a loss. It's going to be 4 out of 5. Not necessarily. Do it for science. All right. We're already here. No excuses. All right. Where is Khan? Where's Khan? Khan! Khan! Let's do it the easy way. Let's do it the easy way.
I demand a trial by combat.
I answer the challenge. Come on, Con. Yeah, yes. Okay, I'm trying to find him. God damn it, I'm trying to find him. How do I expedite this BS thing? Come on, man. I can't find this idiot. Where'd I put him? Not here. I'll put these two.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you win or you die.
Yes, Bennett. Yes, yes, yes. I'm excited now. You guys get me all excited. Is it here? Where the F is he? Show yourself, you elusive little idiot. Burn them all! Yes, I'm trying, okay? I'm trying, I swear to God. Where is he? The last place you look.
Shame.
There he is.
Shame.
Okay, okay.
Shame.
Okay, I'm expediting this. I know that's why I put him there, because he's a... Pedro, thank you for the cheer. Oh, yeah, I see the moral support here. It's gonna happen. Con! There he is. Let me see if I can throw something in here now before I miss it, because I only care about the thingy. That's 92. That's not enough. I'm not throwing Con in there, and maybe I'll just wait. 96. Okay, screw it. We're not doing that. We're going back to what we actually wanted to do. Alright, throw the crew in there. Throw the crew in there. I'm not fully paying attention to the chat, mostly the sound alerts right now. And Parkman, thank you for the bits as well. Thank you, thank you. Okay, this is good. Alright. This is the regular. We need the gold. Here. Oh yeah, I need the map. I need the map available. Anybody has a link to the map? And if not, I'm gonna search for Jules Verne's chart. Yeah, I need the map. I need to educate myself on where they're coming from. I've never done an elite wave, like, period. The last place you look. Yeah, I know, Devin. We need to find my officers feature. Voltron. What officers features are we talking about? Okay, let me go to... I'm gonna find Jules's thingy. I have it bookmarked somewhere. Under gaming. Waves. Where is it? Of course I can't find it right now. Armada, Alliance Management, Isolating Damage, Artifacts, nope. Not handy. Okay, I'll go on Discord. And I'll go to Jules' charts. Going to his Discord. Going to the chart index. They move chart. There's chart index. Okay, and now we're gonna go to waves. Where's wave defense? If you guys have the link, just link it, please. If not, I'm gonna. I have to know where they're coming from, or because I mean, where is it? Oh my god. This is refineries, this is faction store. Ships. I can't find the freaking thing. I just need the map. I'll Google it. I'll just Google it. STFC chart. Elite solo wave. Map. Looking through images. Huh. Okay, so I find the regular, but not the elite. Only the regular. Guys, anybody has the chart available? That's the only thing keeping me behind right now. There it is. Thank you. Hold on. Thank you, Free Swag. Free Swag brought with him the free chart. Okay. That's an ugly map. I just need the general map. Okay, you know what? I think we're just gonna go blind. We're just gonna go blind. I have full system view. Okay, we need a second buff from this. And then we're gonna regular fort. While I'm waiting for that, let me take one last look on Jules Verne's chart index. Mirror Universe, Territory, no. Refineries, that's not going to be there. GS31, maybe under GS31. Yes, I found the map. I have found it! I'm going to share it. I'm going to share it. Not this. Okay. You guys can see it now. Okay, we're ready. Just too late. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we have... You said Web 4 is the hectic one. So I need to look at ship types. So I'll be sending the Enterprise to the west. I'm just going to put it on the side here and I'm going to glance at it. 43 seconds. Okay, so... I'm basically going to make sure that I go with a triangle. Nick says should be the same. Wave spreadsheet. Yeah, I found it. Okay. I need to play the triangle here really well. Now, it's safe to assume that the cube is going to die. The cube is just going to die. Now, I don't think this is going to make a big difference. But I'll put 100% damage. Okay, second buff going on the Velox. Recalling the Cerritos, bringing in the Titan A. Oh, we're doing this. Whatever happens. If I die, I die with honor. Yeah, I don't have enough. God damn it. It's fine. We're learning. It's a learning experience. This might be an issue. Okay. No, not you. Not you. You. All right. Mark Pat, good evening, JB. Have a nice weekend. Greeting from Germany. Hey, greeting from the future. How you doing? How you doing, Mark Pat, on YouTube? Thanks for being here. Free swag. It's a good day to die. It is. All right. Trial by combat is starting. Let me just put the map ready. Now, let's go. These are too easy. I don't need to worry so much about location here. Okay. This stays here because I'm going to have two explorers from the north. This will go down here. This is going over here. Okay. Oh, damn it. I didn't put impulse speed. I think it's too late for that now. We're doing it without impulse speed. Should grow a mustache. Rev Deuce! What's up, Rev Deuce? You came right in time for science. Mustache. Okay, later. I'll smack talk you later, the Rev. Smack talk later. Alright, wave 3. Vlox over here. No, Vlox over here. I can't see right now. Whoever followed, I'm sorry. I will give you credit. It just hold on a second, god damn it. It's stressful. It's stressful. Without a max fort either. This is getting real really fast. Okay, and then wave 4 is after this. God damn it. This is so freaking stressful. But it is exciting, I gotta tell you. I missed this. I missed the stress. This is so bad. I actually missed this. Oh, okay, stop it! Stop it! Not now. Not now. Wave 4. Explorer here. Cube over here. Go, go, go. Just go. I said explorer there. Explorer there. Yes, what? No. Damn it. No. No, 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 no. These are coming first. These are coming first. Burn them all! Yes, burn them freaking all. Right now. Hey, no scratch yet. Thank you for the fart. I can't look right now. I'm so sorry. You guys are so... doing this on hard mode as it is, and you guys are adding all these distractions. Come on. Can't even look at the chat.
Oh, come on!
Okay, fine. I'm doing it. God damn it. Okay, wave 5 is coming up. Shoot, I'm dead. Am I dead? Almost. Okay, Cube is almost freaking dead.
I demand a trial
Yes.
by
Okay.
combat.
Hey. Why do I have only 3 health, though? That sucks. You go over here.
That's what I do.
You're gonna die.
I drink and I know things.
Yes. Alright, we do what we can. Hey, I didn't think I'm gonna get it this far. 50 should go down easily. Stop it! Thank you, but god damn it, not now! Okay, I died. The north is exposed. North is exposed. Almost kill it. Hey, we're gonna actually do this. We're actually doing... with a regular fort! With no Lorca's Fist either. Oh my god.
When you
I'm
play the
sweating
Game of
right
Thrones,
now.
you win or you die.
Yes, I think we're actually winning. Oh my god, I did it. I freaking did it.
In this dojo.
Yes! Oh my god. We did it! We did it! Woo! Wow, with regular fort. No, no, you kidding me? Oh my god, I was excited too soon. Oh shit. Oh my god. Okay, so close. I got wrecked in the last second. I got so excited. Clip that. I bet it was entertaining. Okay, I need to thank a bunch of people.
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. Shame.
Oh no. Oh my god. That was so bad. Okay.
When you play the Game of Thrones, you
I
win
died.
or you die.
I thought I won, but I died. Yako, thank you for the follow. Guys, thank you for all the scream Barkman. I knew it was
Shame.
your Rev.
Shame.
Lieutenant Bennett, Chronox, Rev, Xerox, Callum, Shame. Yeah, I know, Shame. Shame me all you want when you talk about mustaches. Faster Shot, thank you for the follow. Tommy Mos, everybody for all the sound alerts and everything. Hydrate. I need to hydrate badly. Oh, evening, Nick. Damn it, it was so freaking close. What was the reward? I didn't even look. Xerox. Do I make... It's the stress. 0 G's, it's the stress. It was so stressful. I was already stressed as it is. And then seeing my health going to 0, that was just not fun at all. Yeesh, congrats, Mark Pat. Thank you. I'm gonna try to catch up on the chat. The chat was going wild here. What a toxic relationship, Rev. What are you saying, Smack Talk? You and I. Hey, you know, I wish you recorded our post-interview sit down we had, you, me, and Istio, like we were chatting for like 2 hours. We were just like the off the record stuff we were saying. I wish you had some of that content. So yeah, we were smack talking a little bit. I'm spilling water on myself. Oh my god. It's hot. It's hot in here. It's more than just SoCal. We all have to hear Xerox. Chronox Xerox. Yeah, I'm adding stuff. I'm adding stuff. Bad RNG. I don't know. Let's look at the last 3 logs, shall we? So the cube almost took out the 50. But the 50 wasn't really an issue. The 50, I took it out like with barely any damage. The problem was the 255 Syndicate Reavers that I went against Triangle. Okay. I could have won this if I paid attention, if I was not getting too excited too soon. The injured one that I brought down so low, if I hit it with the Velox... Yeah. If I hit the same one with the Velox, I would have been able to do it. Should we do it again? I'm gonna run a poll, but I know we're doing it again. I know what you guys are gonna say, but, you know, for the sake of democracy, I'm gonna run another one. Hold on, new poll. G5 Elite Solo Wave Take 2.
Burn them all!
I already know where this is going. Nope. Okay. Poll has started. Speak up now, or forever hold your peace. By the way, the 51 people on YouTube, if you want to vote, hop on Twitch real quick, throw your vote. You have about a minute and a half. I'm already repairing them because I know where this is going. Yeah, Revdus. Yeah, I know where this is going. I know where you guys are going. So this time, we don't get excited so quickly, and we make sure that we target the same injured one, and then the base is gonna end on 1 health. The last 2 you never kill. I was freaking close. It was close. I'm already prepping. Let me glance at how the poll is doing. 92% saying, of course. Jerry, thank you for the follow. Adjust the seat. Okay. I need a water refill. Give me a second. I'm back. Let me adjust myself here. I didn't do the be right back because I was literally be right back. Like, not even worth the click. Efficiency. Efficiency. Let me adjust the microphone. Everything is good. Revduce, no more premature. Exciting. Yes, I know. Okay. Lieutenant Bennett. Okay, those of you who screamed at me that somebody screamed at me. Wait a minute. Because that one is bits. The jump scare one. I heard a jump scare there. I can't see it right now, but who did the jump scare?
Are you scared? I am you.
Who did the jump scare? That was you, Tricky? Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for doing that. Man, the notifications were going crazy. Okay. The rewards are in. The poll results are in. 93%. 14 people saying, of course. I'm doing that. Let me adjust back to OBS. I'm gonna put the map in a place that doesn't cover the notifications, so I can actually. I know you guys are gonna be distracting me, so I need to be ready for that. Let me make it a little bit larger. All right. Hydrate. I will. I'll start zoning in and buffing up. We still have a couple of minutes. Damn it. Hey. The first time can be rough. Sometimes. First time is rough. So yes, this time I was brutally violated. But now I come prepared. I have a better idea of what we're doing. And we're gonna play it smart. And no more premature, what Rev said. Jerry, amazing. I remember in my Twitch login. Yeah, welcome, Jerry. Yeah, I mean, you can stick around on YouTube, but like when there's some interaction on Twitch, I don't want you guys to miss out. So I want you guys to have the option. That's the only tiny disadvantage of multi-streaming is the poll doesn't go both ways. Yeah, welcome, Jerry. Sorry if I missed some stuff. -1, how do you hydrate? I'll hydrate more. Breaker, he's saying you didn't need to kill the last two. You would have won if you let them go by. So how did I read 0? I mean, you guys can watch the replay in a clip, but how did I read 0? 3 infiltrated the base. Damn. I forgot about that. Oh, wow. That was so stupid. Yeah, I suppose. It never happened to me that I lost all 3 ships. It was usually reaching 0. Okay. Then it should be easier than I thought. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I can... Okay, so there you go. For the record, this is completable with 2 Cerritos buffs and 1 regular buff for a free-to-play butt person like me. So it's doable. It's doable. Packs? No thank you. I don't need packs. Nope. No FOMO in this dojo. We don't need packs. Packs. Fix the lag, Scopely. Then I'll consider it. Even then, no. No. Business model, no. No, I don't agree. Steve Lee, just asking, most of my ships are tier 6, Northcut, Sumpec, and Crozier. It's comfortable. I just need to start purchasing with credits for my 6-star ships. I should go ahead and push to up 60. Right, I'm free to play too. I mean, look, you got tier 6 ships. I never reached that far. Their power creep since I did it is off the charts. You get ISO damage from the DTI building, like, that is insane. ISO defense, all that stuff. You're more than fine. It's really how comfortable you want to be with your ships as far as, you know, like, you're not going to have any problem. You're not going to get stuck. Your PvE needs are going to be met. The question is, are you the kind of person that wants to have a single hull for every task you do? Or you don't mind doing 2-3 trips? Me, I don't mind. I relocate, whatever. I don't even need to make a trip. You're, as far as, like, stats, you're ready. You're very ready. I would push. If I woke up in your base, I would push. Jerry, the lag was insane after the first maintenance yesterday. Yeah, it was. Yeah, the game, I stepped away from the game. Luckily, we didn't have to do the augment grind yesterday. That would have been... Can you imagine doing that like that? Okay, game face is on. Reading one last comment and then I'm going. Breaker, at least you shouldn't. Others might need a fortification too. Yeah. Okay, let's position them better. This is not... This is elite. Yeah, I was getting too excited. Like, I saw the win and I'm like engaging all of them and I killed my ships. That was my fault. But hey, I learned something today. So long term, this is paying off because this is what I'm going to be doing going forward. Okay. Steve, thanks for the big help. You're very welcome and my pleasure. My genuine pleasure. All right. I thought you went into normal solar system. Recall all of them. Thank you. Okay, I wasted the buff. Crap, I don't have enough now. At least you stopped me before I wasted it. Man, what was this stupid mistake today? Okay, this is a shameful moment. Yeah. Thank you, Nick. Thank you for pointing that out. I can't even have an alliance mate helping me. Is there a way I can purchase some? Is there an event store that I can purchase a little bit? Waste a little bit of... No, we don't have the event store. Crap. I need some fortification. No, I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed. I would have wasted the 100 ciphers, which are way more valuable than the juice.
Shame.
I deserve that.
Shame. Shame.
I deserve that. Yeah. 2440. I'm short. I don't need the fort? RNG chance. Xborg? Xborg? Let's try it. I didn't even know that there's an Xborg pool, but yes, there is. Shipability, right? Yeah, there's a chance. Wait, no. Not for this. No. Not for Titan. It gives everything but the Titan. And I wasted 2 Cerritos. I still have more for Cerritos. Let me check the logs for a second. Before my death, before I engaged these two at the end, when I went with Triangle, no, you see, I'm already low on... Shields are almost gone. Enterprise was... No, even Enterprise was struggling. No, I gotta have at least regular. Crap, guys, I'm so sorry. I got excited and... You could try with just Cerritos, I guess. I thought about it, but I mean, look, I mean, my shields... I mean, I know it didn't take much damage because my shields absorb stuff, but if my Velox and my Enterprise take too much damage, and they will, I'm gonna eat up more hull. How many 55s are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 of them I'm letting in. Yeah, no, it's gonna be too brutal. It will be pushing it. Yeah, I mean, I already pushed it as it is. No. Okay, guys. Rain check. Rain check on that. I promise. Bennett, stop. Stop tempting me. I wish an alliance buddy could have buffed me or something. Nothing wrong with being short. Been busy that way my whole life. Hey, Nicole. Good to see you. Jerry, it was good content, though. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, I had a blast. It's been a while since I actually had to figure something out. Like this loop, for example, it's a new loop, new content, great favors and all that stuff, but there's nothing to figure out. There's no puzzle solving. Solo waves like that, this is problem solving. You saw my video for the other one. That was problem solving. That was like, you know, Rubik's Cube level. I love that stuff. It was fun for me, and I can tell it was fun for you guys. Was it good for you too? You need Max Fort. I'm logged in for you. No, I did it with regular. But I don't have enough for regular. I made a mistake and entered the regular 50. And luckily somebody saw me. Nick saw that before I pulled the trigger. I was just about to. Breaker, just let the shields regenerate between the last set of hostiles. Don't rush it. No, they don't have a regeneration problem. But my concern is this. Regular fort produces some shield regeneration. And that's why it's been helpful for these ships, so they didn't run out of shields. If I go in without max fort... Okay, you know what? Let's dive into the stats. Let's actually go into the research and see what regular fort produces. How much shield regeneration it produces. Will be under starships. Sign, was it fun? Yes. That's not a gun in my pocket. It was great, guys. No, I'm glad we did this. I'm glad you guys didn't let me slack on that. Oh no, it's earlier on. Okay, Titan Force. 100% increase of shields. Yeah, no, we need it. It even increases the shield capacity. Even with the power creep, I think it's important. This is players, doesn't matter. Even increases number of shots. No, guys, we need it. We need it. We need regular. I'm not going in without. That's like walking to the battlefield without a sword, without a bow, without throwing axes, with nothing. Rev, if you're still here, what was that comment about a mustache? You want to elaborate? I'm available to get into that debate. I have a goatee. Sometimes, you know, a scruffy beard, but no, I don't do mustache, man. That's not me. Reminds me of that Seinfeld episode with a mustache, like, you know, with a menage. Then, you know, Jerry had the opportunity to do that, but he said, no, if I do that, I have to grow a mustache. It's a whole different lifestyle. Anyway, Adam Brady, if you have ignored the last 2 hostiles, you would have done it. Yeah, I realize that now. You have 3 lives used to. I realized that. I got so excited, and the adrenaline and everything, I just brain fart. It happened. No, it's completely doable. I would complete it now if I didn't make the mistake of getting into the wrong one. I can't do it though. That shots with being stung. Research. Okay, let's continue. You guys really want me to do this. I can feel it through the internet. This is max fort, doesn't matter. 200% damage, doesn't really matter. It's insignificant. Opponent's shield mitigation against non-armada hostiles. Opponent's shield mitigation. Oh, so this helps. It decreases their shield mitigation. That is helpful. I mean, it's not just the shields. It does give you some... %30 shield regeneration. There's also a research that active when you have fortification and Cerritos at the same time. Yeah, no, guys. I mean, I think it will be irresponsible. Let's just wait. Because we get... If I got it like 1 a day, sure. But this is 1 every 3 days. And I'm already short on them as it is. Viperbite, I'm watching the stream and said I don't mind using a max fort. No, and thank you, Viperbite. I'm sorry I missed your thing. It was pretty active and I was involved. But you can't because... I can only enter from my docks. I need to be docked and then zone into the solo wave. So even if you buff me before, I need to dock, which will disable me. And you cannot join there and buff me. That's the only area that your friends can't help you with buffs. You have to have them on your own. Lorca's Fist is already used. I used it on G6 Olamadas earlier. Exo, I have 100 damage, which, you know, because I'm using three different types. Mitigation doesn't matter. Not about... of rounds. Adam Brady, I can do it with 3 G5 epics with no buffs at all. Yeah, but you have 3 G5 epics. I have 1. And a semi-decent Velox and a bad cube. Use Anorex with Big Veb and... Also with regards to Titan, Max Titan first before research. Nick, what are you asking? Are you asking... Max Titan first before research? Elaborate a little more. I'm not sure I understand. Chronox, not Xerox. 0 Gs. Chronox. You can recall a ship as long as game's not started. Yeah, which is what I did. Bennett, the choice is clear. Build and max the other 2 G5 epics. I could, but what's the point? Explain. Let's get into that. Lieutenant Bennett, what's the point? Why should I do it? I could build... Okay. I could build another Enterprise D. Because that one has value for me. And I'm going to scrap them for the Enterprise E. But if I build another Enterprise D... I need to throw in a lot of credits, faction credits, that can take away and delay my Enterprise E, so I need to be careful. Jesus1D says you can scrap them when G7 release too. Yes, because Jesus, what they said, Scopely made an announcement that G5 ships will be scrappable in the near future, I think before the end of the year. So safe to assume that's going to happen before G7 is released, or right about the time, or maybe shortly after. So I'm going to continue with the cycle of Jelly, Enterprise A, Enterprise D into the Enterprise E. I'm going to keep feeding them and get them to the max tier. So I can see how I will need more than one Enterprise D. I just don't know the faction credit situation for my Federation yet. Maybe for scrapping later on. Yeah, but I mean, either way, it's not going to happen today. It's not going to happen now. But it's something that I can look into. I need to run the math for how much faction credits I need for both. And if I can afford it, sure, I can build the Enterprise D now. Oh, you're in ads? Okay, sorry about that, Lieutenant Bennett. Hey, can somebody wants to gift him a sub? You don't have to, just... Anyway, I'll wait until the ads are over. To answer his question. Breaker, Chasers keeps getting me while in chat. Yeah. Oh, and Jesus, first time chatter, welcome in. Thanks for coming in. Adam Brady on YouTube. Well, you can scrap them later. You should have all three. Make G6 loops easier. Yeah, I'm just being cautious. So yeah, it's not happening tonight, now, but I'm waiting for Bennett to come back. Bennett, you're back. When did you lose me? What's the last thing you heard? I was just explaining... Oh yeah, answering the G5 epics. Okay, so to summarize, I'm definitely going to build another Enterprise D, but I need to calculate, I need to run the math and make sure that I have enough faction credits for both the E and the D without delaying my E. And either way, if I build it now, I'm not going to be able to max it. It's not going to be happening today. Bennett, at least one other G5 epic would be good. They perform better than the Cube, which would shore up one of your ships for an elite wave. Yeah, and even with my current setup, it's doable. I just goofed at the end there. But I will build another Enterprise D. I just need to make sure that I have enough faction credits for both. Callum says, does Pike Moreau boost Apex Barrier by Anorax in the officer slot? The verbiage says yes, but I never tested it. Brent says on YouTube, SubJB, thought about building the G4 epics to feed via scrapping the G5 epics. You don't have. Probably all three that way, given the bank of 4-star parts and mats you have. I don't think we're there yet, and I'll show you why, because I still have my Tribune that is tier 11. It's missing a few modules, and I'm still short on rare parts for that. So I didn't really scrap anything to support it. But yeah, no, I don't have the jellyfish, so I can't. And I don't want to convert G4 parts. I think it's stupid. I'm going to save the conversion tokens for, you know, higher tiers. I mean, higher grade levels. So, I can't do it with a battleship. And Interceptor maybe, but I think it will be the same thing. I don't have the Interceptor epic. I mean, efficiency-wise, I need to go with the second Enterprise D. Because we know G5 scrapping is coming. And that's going to pay off. And I have the jellyfish loop that will feed it. And I want to have enough faction credits for both the D and the E. Excuse me. And I want to make sure that I have enough faction credits for 7, you heard me right, 7 G7 uncommon miners. I'm going to build 7 of them. I'm not freaking joking. If I have enough Romulan and Klingon credits left over, I'm absolutely freaking doing that. Absolutely doing that. And yeah, I will burn Romulan credits too, because from 70 to 73, it will take forever. Nick says, that was a general question for me. I haven't maxed my Titan. Was wondering whether maxing the Titan better before doing the Titan research. Maxing the Titan, I think it increases the time your the buff is active. Like it lasts longer on your ship. But I don't think it's necessary when it comes to strength of the buff. The strength of the buff is generated from the research itself. So if your research is maxed and the ship is not maxed, I think you should be fine. You just need to make sure that the buff will last enough until the wave is over. God, I shouldn't have thrown my ships like that. That was so stupid. John Gibbons, you will have some Pioneer crests to get the G6 Epic by the time you get to 70 for the Enterprise E if it's going to take a few months. Yeah, I should be fine with faction credits. I have no concerns. And if I see that I'm short, I'll start engaging the DTI aspect. I haven't pulled a single faction credit from the DTI store because I don't need it. But I always calculate, I always plan ahead. If I see that, like, you know, it's necessary, then I'll do what is necessary. Yeah, for the away team store. Brent, gotcha. That's the route I've been going to get all the 5 epics. Yeah, it's a good one. Voltron, build G7 miner and skip 68 miners? Yes, of course I will. Of course I will. The faction miners, I think they have value if you're planning to spend a long time in that grade level. But since, realistically, when I reach Op 70, it's going to be right about the same time G7 is released. I'm not going to spend that much time there. So I'm going to move to 71, which is probably going to be mostly par steel and common G7 materials. And then build all those, you know, G7 miners, which are going to supersede and retire whatever faction miners I have for G6. It just makes perfect sense to me. I mean, I could be wrong, but I doubt it. All history showed this. Jerry, you also get tier locked on some of the Titan research if you don't tier it. Right, I just don't remember exactly, but either way, I would say max all of that research tree for the Titan and do whatever is necessary. If it happened to be tier 10 or 11 and that's enough, then fine, then don't worry about tiering it up if you don't want to. I still think it's a good thing because you have the refinery for it. Like, I tier up. Every specialty ships gets the attention it deserves, and I play all the loops for those. Breaker, 7 faction miners. By the time you get to 70 and have your G6 epics, then G7 will be here with the G7 independent miner. Yeah, that's what I said. That's the plan. Sounds like a solid plan to me. I don't see a reason to change it. Scopely, prove me wrong. Lieutenant Bennett, don't split focus on the Titan. Pick one route and then finish the other portion later. Solid advice, yeah. Okay. I think, since I'm not going to run another one, we're going to raid out. Let's get ready to raid out. G7 miners at up 75. No, 71. Would be only caveat, i.e. what ops G7 miners unlock. All history shows Nova's at 51, Selkie's at 61. Do you think they're going to change it for G7? They could. They can make it, you know, they can make it 72. Whatever. They'll do whatever. I'll adjust. My plan is subject to change. This is just based on historical data. Mark Pat on YouTube. Is there research which you could do against the last hostile in waves? There are probably some favors I can get. No, but I mean, we already proven today with our scientific experiment before I flopped at the end, like in the last second, that it's doable with a regular fort. And rain check, guys, on my next stream, I'll make time for it, either before arenas or after arenas. I'll do it, absolutely, and we're gonna show that it's possible. And then if it goes well, I'm probably gonna release a video about that. Breaker, I thought you said 7 G6 faction miners. Oh no, I'm skipping them altogether. I'm not even gonna bother. It's a lot of faction credits, a lot of G6 mats. Nah, I don't think it's necessary. My mining income is freaking insane. Look what I have. Again, if it's not broken, don't fix it. No FOMO, no. It's not necessary. I know. I mean, I'm not collecting ships. I'm just pushing ops. That's what I do. Forget the names of these hostiles, Mark. The hostiles in waves. Yeah, I know which ones you meant. I don't remember their names either. The ones I just engaged now, Syndicate Reaver. They're all called Syndicate Reaver. Orion Prowler 2? No. Yeah, Syndicate Reavers come, I guess, on 4th and 5th wave. Voltron, did your SLB go 50 spots? Is it just G6 or they mix it with G5? My SLB is G6 only. If you're talking about that. Thank you, 0Gs. I said your name right this time. Sorry, I need to hydrate. And I need more coffee too. I guess I'm staying online. It's 15 spots deep. No, this is the SMS. Sorry. Okay, now I'm in the right place. Oh, it is 50. Huh. Usually it's 15 places deep. But today it's... Well, I'm not scoring anything this weekend. But next weekend, I expect to actually place in there. That's pretty cool. It was 15 all the way. And let's see if it's mixed. No, Bennett is already... I'm only seeing G6 players here so far. Who's this guy? 61. That's G6. No, it's only G6 so far. People on server 35, if you see a name that doesn't belong here, that is G5, tell me. But this is all G6 people. 61 and above. Who's this person unaffiliated? 64. Yeah, I think a G6 only for 50 spots. Now, again, placing in top 50 is 5 shards. 25 might be doable for me. I could get 15 extra. But just completing 2 SMSs because I'm going to be spending 150 million mats at least. Yeah, I'm going to be fine. Was it Nova 52? I don't remember. Let's check. Dragging this in here. But, ships, reset filters, Nova. Shipyard 52. You're right. So 72 could potentially happen. That's a good call on that, Spock. Catching up on chat. John Gibbon says on YouTube, the last hostiles were super easy in ISO, so anything that reduces that. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it with my mediocre ship setup. I just messed up at the end. I don't really need to change anything. I mean, the crews worked, everything worked. I just need to make sure I don't kill all 3 of them like an idiot. That was so shameful. God, I know better than that. I just got so excited. This was such a fun experience with you guys, really. Just spend lat? F no. You know how much I'm going to be spending on leveling up for the 68 and probably 69? It's going to deplete me. I'm protecting it with all my might. Breaker, it's better than nothing being out on
Shame.
top. I deserve that,
Shame.
Jerry. It's better than being out on top 15 before. Yeah, it's better than nothing. Agreed, 100%. But I'm not doing anything this weekend. I'm waiting until next weekend. And then I think next weekend I'm hitting it hard, man. We're going all the freaking way. I'm going to have some augment favors. I'm going to have more mats. I'm going to have more steel. I'm going to be cashing out. This is going to be like an extravaganza. Like, I'm going to be spending. I'm going all in. 68 is happening next weekend. Unless the RNG gods despise me. But the odds are... I should probably, in preparation, start claiming the... emergency rations. The only thing is, I know that it's going to upgrade to April or May soon. So I'm holding back. And I can claim 3 a day. We have choice rewards. I think I'm gonna wait on these. Because I'm not just looking at the additional 30 rare. Let me show you again, so you know what I'm talking about. Because it's in my head, but maybe some of you don't remember or you weren't here. Resources. Okay, so it's paying 40 of each, and 813 Latinum and 48k par steel. And if you go to April, it pays 50 of each, 100,000 more Latinum, about 10,000 more par steel. And then if you go to May, it pays even more. So March is about to be over. Like, I mean, this is going to expire in 20 days. It's going to update to April or May. Probably May. Because I remember last time it jumped like 2 months. So I need to hold on this. I'm so close. I mean, you know, I'm going to keep assessing. I'm checking Spock's Club every day now to see, you know, what I need to tweak, where I need to adjust. Steve Lee says, how you get so much lat? I need some of that. The lat is a combination of some of those Wandering Warriors, I believe it's called, events that they run every now and then. I get a lot every day. I get about 250, 300,000 a day just from my everyday claims, you know, from the 12-hour events at my level, all the, you know, away teams assignments and Fisha, you know, stuff. Like, I get a lot. And then Treasury every 4 months gives me about 30 or 35 million. It's every 4 months. So maybe 70 million total came in the last 5-6 months. But that's how I get it. And I also protect it like crazy. I don't waste it on anything stupid. Like, I don't spend it on ship XP. I don't spend it on common materials. I do maybe speed up a little bit, you know, of like Sigma stuff because I have to. But it's only when I push ops. I haven't pushed ops since I moved to 67. And at that point, I actually didn't have to use my Latinum stash. I had enough Sigma speedups. But in this case, Javier Bardem. It's only shrinking and shrinking. Now it says 81. It's probably like 60 or 50 days. I'm going to be spending maybe 70 million lat at the most. So I'm still going to have a good stash left. I bet it will update in June. Maybe before. Possibly before. I don't think they're going to wait for the last second, because if you use the rations to buy a lot of March tokens, you won't be able to use them all. I think it can happen in a week or two. Either way, I'll wait on those because it's going to increase my income with Par Steel and Latinum by so much, and also everything else, you know, rare. Again, if those are going to be, I'm saving the rations are going to be the last line of defense. If those are going to make or break the decision of moving to 68 next weekend, I'll start cashing them in like a few days before. But I think it's premature to do that. Just like it was premature to throw my ships away on those hostiles when I basically had it in the bag. I'm never gonna forget that moment. That was so stupid. Steve Lee, I use LAT to speed up my research. Yeah, if you need to. I mean, I go more conservative. I do speed sometimes, like the non-Sigma speed ups. I use it for that a little bit, but for the most part, I have enough. I just realized that it's $1.5 million Latinum for every day of Sigma. And knowing that, I'm being very stingy with it. Very, very stingy. John Gibbons on YouTube says, what are you up in terms of augment rep? And are you close of getting the efficiency favors? Yes, I am very close. I'm less than $1 million away from patron. I'm not going overboard. I'm not going like some people, you know, pushing it like crazy. But I'm going to be getting 3 favors soon. It's going to be an additional 50% help for resources, G6 resources for buildings, and another 50% for Sigma resources. And I already have 100%. So that's going to help as well. That's going to reduce the requirements. It's looking bright. It's looking way better than I thought. Way better than I thought. I mean, I was worried about Par Steel before this arc. It was a serious concern. I showed you guys. I was actually mining it. You don't think I'm completely caught up on research? On G5 research, I'm almost caught up, actually, Breaker. Premature is a trigger word for Ryan. Yeah, I mean, look. My combat G5... Forget about these. These are like, you know, that special currency from, you know, this is outdated. I'm just doing it for fun. I have one more here. But yeah, the rest is pretty much done. And then this is G6. So combat is pretty much completed. Caught up on that. I go retroactively. I'm not wasting mats on my current grade level unless I have to. Station has a few more left, but they're not really needed because they're mostly like station battle stuff, which I don't care about. And some repair efficiency. I don't have no problem with repair efficiency, and Galaxy is pretty much done. I'm just catching up on a little bit of stealth research, and the rest is done. So I'm actually caught up. And the rest of them are just based on whatever that respective loop. I mean, Outlaw is long gone. X-Borg, all the important ones are done. And then, you know, just waiting for the cube to tier up. Yeah, no, I'm doing great on research, actually. Ship tiers is where I'm conservative. John Trek, is there an app to download for Spark Club on PC? There is, if you need to sync it manually. All their instructions are on their Discord, and I do have a link in mine. If you want to join my Discord, there's a link here. I can actually put it over here. Exclamation point Discord. And they give you full instructions there, also on their website. And they have two websites. They have the beta and the regular. I use the beta because it has more features. But all the instructions are there. Divine, hey Divine, how you doing? You can only claim 3 a day, so why convert more than that? Can convert daily when you need to. Yeah, I don't need to right now. I'm definitely going to cash out on my loyalty tokens because I need them for prepping for the treasury. And also I already reached milestone 54. That gives me the most I can get from the loyalty chest. So those, there's no fear. I'm going to cash those. But still, I'm waiting until the last moment. It's premature now. Trigger word. Divine Scopely needs to test stability by playing on Cleaner's phone rather than high-spec PC. They need to do a lot of things. Their QA department is just, I wouldn't say incompetent. They're not doing a good job. I don't know exactly what the reason is, but it's horrendous. This is subpar for any gaming company. The ones I worked for and just the ones that I know. I'm not expecting a perfect gaming company, but this is far from perfect. Like, the fact that a lot of people are conditioned to accept this subpar level of stability, like, it's like they messed it up so much that if they give us a month that is pretty okay, then we're like grateful and we say thank you. It's not supposed to be that way. No, that should be the standard. That should be the absolute standard. That's the starting point. But some people are conditioned that horrible performance is the starting point. It's just wrong. Barkman, need to get Eminem singing I'm Not Afraid for a redeem. Viper Bite. See you on the server. Always good to hear your insight. Thanks, Viper. Thanks for being here. Yeah, he's in my alliance. He's a good guy. Jesus says AI bots are testing. Whatever they're doing, man. Zero G's. Thank you, sir. May I have another? Yeah. All right. I'm starting to get hungry too. So let's see who's on and who we're gonna raid. I'm gonna check. Who's running Star Trek Fleet Command? We got myself and a few other people that I don't know. Any preferences? Anybody you know? Even if they're not doing Star Trek Fleet Command? Let's give somebody some love. All the people here, we might as well transfer the love to somebody. Moose should be starting soonish. Yeah, but I don't know when. Sencor says, no idea if you care about that, but they effed up with the pricing in Augment Shop for Harry Kim. I don't care, I have it maxed. But yeah, I believe you. If it sucks, it sucks. But usually, officers are the last thing I focus on in faction stores like this. I go for efficiencies and stuff like that. There's so many other things to get. I'm not even worried about officers anytime soon. Mosh and Roosters do STFC sometimes. True. Yeah, I just didn't see them. Zero G's. Oh, never mind. No moose today. Okay. All right. I guess we're just gonna end it. We're just gonna call it. You guys have a wonderful Saturday and weekend. I will be back on Monday for most likely arenas, but I also gonna run the solo elite wave G5 again. I'll make sure that I have time for that. So either before or after the arenas, I'm gonna run it because we gotta make it happen. Anyway, guys, thank you. I had a blast. Thank you for all the subscriptions and the donations and the bits and everything. And have an awesome, awesome, awesome weekend. And I'll see you on Monday.